All right, welcome to Too Punk to Be a Podcast. The podcast that's not a podcast, and those weren't even words. I fucked all of that up. That's fucked. Anyway, yeah, wrestling edition again. And joining us today, man, we got from parts unknown and so far unseen, we got Luis.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Oh man, how could we not? And of course, joining us as always, the Tower of Power, too sweet to be sour, the founding father. He is Jose Gonzalez.
Hello,
There you go.
Joe.
There he is.
Jose Rollins for this episode.
Jose, look at there. I didn't see that. Fucking great.
Jose freaking Rollins for this edition. We'll get into that moment.
Yeah, I'll be getting to that soon enough.
Oh man, we'll get into that one for sure. So
yeah, boy, will we ever.
Oh man.
Boy.
Ken, what are we doing today?
Today, well, it's summer. Everyone has been slammed. We're talking SummerSlam.
Yep.
We got a lot to say. We have thoughts. We'll share. By all means, please subscribe and join us and everything. Comment below. Be mad at me later and all that good stuff. And yeah, it's gonna be a good talk, no doubt that.
Absolutely.
We got a whole lot to get through, so we'll just start plowing through this. It's a lot, and this is gonna be long.
Oh, yeah.
So we're gonna start off night one. Everybody sang and stuff. I do want to get to you, Luis. Don't go away just yet, because we opened up with the great introduction from Cardi B. Cardi B joined us in, and I know you were talking about Cardi. So how did you like Cardi's performance, bro?
Dude, I gotta tell you, I had completely forgotten that she was hosting.
Dang.
You mentioned it a whole bunch of times. You're like, oh, and Cardi B.
Yeah. No, I was like, man, if I had tickets for this thing and they told me they couldn't find a better host, I'm selling my tickets.
I did not understand a single fucking word she said. I swear to God. My wife had to translate for me. I had no idea what she was saying.
That's how you know it's bad.
I was like, what the fuck did she say? She said, hey, how about Randy Orton? That's what she said? I can't tell. No fucking way those were words. You're out of your mind.
That girl was up on Randy Orton's jock, man. For real.
I could not hear shit she said. I could not understand a word of that.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Luis got his Cardi B that he wished for, and everything was good. That's the intro. So we get to match number one. We get Jey Uso and Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. Who wants to start that one?
Luis,
I guess since there you go. Let's see if Luis can get in that one if he wants to, if he's still alive. And if not, just go, Jose.
Okay. Luis, go ahead when you're ready. Floor's all yours. All right, I'll take it then.
He's off thinking about Cardi Murray. He'll be back.
No, I got you. So night one was Roman Reigns and Jey Uso versus, you said, Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, who now have a name.
Oh, really?
Fun fact, they're now called The Vision. There's a name for the group now. Yeah, it's called The Vision.
The Vision.
And Paul Heyman's the Oracle.
Paul Heyman's the Oracle. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
They just thought of this on the fly night one.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
The Vision.
Where was this at on SmackDown or Raw before, you know?
That would have helped. Yeah, maybe before Summers come up with something like that, maybe.
Exactly.
Jesus
exactly.
Christ.
So, Luis, you want to give us your thoughts since you're our special guest?
Yes,
Yeah. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, no. Here, definitely. So, let me see here. So, can you guys see me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? All right, cool.
I can hear you, and that's all that matters.
I was like, so Heyman's being called the Oracle now. I'm like, that just started. And then I guess the stealing of the shoes, the kicks, it's the Shulafala. That's what we're calling it now.
Yeah.
And my brother told me this last night, and I'm like, wait a second, I've been watching wrestling all week. Why do I feel like I missed an episode? You know?
Yeah, it's fair.
So during the match, when Braun was singing against Roman during the match, that reminded me of some KO stuff right there. When KO would talk crap to his opponent, Man, I miss my boy KO.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
So,
So what'd you think of the match?
you know, like you said, I think you mentioned it before, Kenny. I think the bloodline stuff has really been, diluted at this point, right?
Oh yeah.
It's been so overdone, but it was killer to see Braun spear the heck out of Roman. And you guys see that?
Yeah.
And then the
Yep.
one dive he did was pretty impressive too.
Oh God, get into dives
Oh.
later. I never fucking dive ever again this
Yeah.
weekend. I'm done.
Yeah.
Please, no more fucking dives. Jesus Christ. Anyway, go on.
And I didn't think Roman and Jay wouldn't win. Like, I don't know. Did you guys have them losing on your predictions or?
So
I'll get to that, but yes, I had Roman and Jay winning.
yeah,
I mean,
me too.
I don't know. I don't know why they wouldn't, right? But
Yes.
Right.
I know they're trying to put over Seth's group, but I had them winning too. I wasn't surprised to see that happen. I was surprised to see Roman get his kick stolen again. I guess it's going to be a whole thing for them now.
It's a thing now. Yeah. It's a
The
thing.
man got his wise man stolen, his bloodline taken away, and now he can't even keep the shoes on his feet anymore, huh?
Exactly. His socks are next.
I guess so.
Definitely.
Yeah. What you got, Jose? What you think about it?
Overall, I mean, this was the match that I expected would kick things off because we'll get into the rest of night one. But basically, this was never going to be the main event. Obviously, it wasn't the main event. So,
no.
I mean, a decent opener. I don't really care too much for Jey Uso. Roman Reigns, I was never a big fan of, as you guys know. Bronson Reed, we'll see what he cooks later on. But this Braun Breaker kid, man, I've said it before. I'll say it again. He's a beast. He's a beast.
Yes,
Couple
sir.
decent spots, a dive. He took a pretty nasty dive and he missed. I think if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
There was he got there was another spot during the match where Jay kicked him. He super kicked him because the super kick at this point is beaten to death, right? So
that and choke slams and spears.
Yeah, basically. And speaking
More on
of
that
spears,
later.
Yeah, basically Jey Uso, hits him with a super kick. Braun gets out the ring. Next thing you know, out of nowhere, Roman Reigns is setting up for the spear, hits him with a spear, knocks him out. I'm thinking, man, Braun is out, right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, Jay's about to get a spear. Roman pushes him out of the way and takes the spear himself, which I thought, holy shit.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Those were the three crazy spots that I had for this match, but decent opener. Didn't care too much for it, mostly for Braun Breaker. He's got a future.
That's correct.
Yeah, definitely. He's
Yeah,
living up to that Steiner name.
Yeah.
Yep. That he's not using. My pick was Roman and Jay, as I said. I wrote down Breaker's just so goddamn good.
Yeah.
To me, the whole thing was there was a part in this where you got Roman and Breaker, going against each other during the match. And I wrote this is what this match is really all about, just to get someone like Breaker against someone like Roman, up against just a huge star like that and make him look so good. And that's really what that match is all about to me.
Yeah.
There was one part where Breaker's hitting the ropes really hard. And
oh yeah,
Bronson was a little too close to center. He wasn't on the corner post. He's a little too close to the center of the ropes, and he almost got knocked down, dude.
Oh yeah,
Bron kind of hit him and almost knocked him off the side of the ring. I was like, oh shit, because he's in those ropes. He stumbled and grabbed the ropes and got back to the corner. I'm like, hey, you got the way, son. I thought that was funny. I wrote down too many dives, and Jay and Roman win, and I go 1-0 so far.
You added those to Ken. You added those to the choke slams and spears and super kicks.
No, I'm just talking about when they jump out the fucking ring and do dives. That's all I was talking about. I'm so sick of that. Never again. Anyway, that was 21 minutes there. It took 23 minutes to get to it, so we're already 40 minutes into the show just to get through this.
I think you had mentioned that the entrance alone was longer
23
than
minutes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. 23
Yeah.
minutes of intro of getting to the match, and the match was 21 minutes.
Can
Yep.
never say anything about a Taker entrance, right?
Oh God.
Oh,
Taker used to have the record for entrances.
That's
yeah.
why I was like, there's no way you watch, because I watched night 1 and night 2 back to back. Those, yo, no, there's no way you watched that in time. I'm like, dude, I skipped the entrances. It only took like an hour and a half.
Crazy when you whittle it down that way. It's a
That'll
crazy
do.
stat.
That'll do.
Oh,
So
yeah.
anyway, we go off to match number 2. One I was actually looking forward to. One of the
Oh,
few
me
good
too.
ones. We got Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss versus Raquel and Roxanne from the Judgment Day. Go ahead, Jose.
The right people won, man.
Yay, we can
I-
hug like they
I
did.
couldn't be any happier, man. So first of all, this was a great match. I thought
It was.
it was a great match. There was one moment. I mean, Charlotte carries as she usually does, right? In the ring, it's undisputable. It can't be argued.
Right.
Right. In the ring, she's a beast. Alexa, despite her height, despite her size, she's really good. She's a veteran. She's been doing this for a while, as long as Charlotte has. They both came up in NXT, right? So there's that connection. But this match was great, man. There was a lot of decent spots. There was a couple times where I kind of got scared for a minute. You know, when Alexa Bliss accidentally decked Charlotte in the face.
Yeah.
I thought, holy shit, they might actually lose
Yeah.
this match. I had them winning, right? Because I wanted to see Charlotte and Alexa win.
Yes.
They're both goats.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
both goats. But then towards the end of the match, right before Alexa hits the sister Abigail on Roxanne, there's that spot, right? Charlotte in the corner. She's got blood in her eyes, right? She's about to go for the kill. And just when you think she's going to deck Alexa back, she might turn on her, right? They're kind of teasing it.
That was a great spot.
They might turn on each other.
That was
She
a perfect
hits
spot.
Raquel with a big boot. Alexa hits the sister Abigail for the 1, 2, 3. We have new women's tag team champions.
Yes.
I couldn't be happier. The right people won. This was my prediction. Charlotte and Alexa won. I'm 2-0. Luis.
Yes. Luis.
Yeah. No, dude. That match left me speechless. Okay, I really enjoyed it. Like you said, even the entrance. Like I think Jose was so excited about the entrance. We got that pick from him, Ken. And when I watched it, I was like, damn, I don't blame Jose for sending that pick. Pretty solid entrance by these two. I loved it.
Yeah.
Because you have that, that dynamic, right, that they're building between them two, where the F word isn't allowed to be said, right? We're not friends. And, I loved it because they were playing off that the whole time from the entrance and then throughout the match. Jose mentioned that spot. Like the accidental hitting your partner spot was done, and it's always about how you come back from that. That determines if you'll win.
Oh, yeah.
If you ask me. I loved how they almost made you question whether the team would fall apart, like Jose mentioned there. And then when they didn't, I was going for them the whole time. I was going to be shocked. I tell you, shocked if they didn't win.
Yeah.
If they didn't win, because I thought they were going to win at Revolution, So Revolution. So, and I got to say, this has to be the highest profile tag to hold the women's titles since Bailey and Sasha, right? Correct me if I'm
definitely.
wrong.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. All
right, I got a couple of notes. See, like y'all all said, we picked who was gonna win. We all knew that. Well, watching Roxanne when they do the little like toddler, just like she needs to learn to hit. That just looked awful. It didn't look like it hurt at all. Please stop doing that. To be honest, and I'm gonna call her out. Alexa did the same, but she at least did it with closed fists, so that was a little better. But still, stop that. Just hit.
Yeah.
Don't flail around like a toddler. Just hit the motherfucker. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Also,
she's playing off her size a bit there, Ken.
Don't. Stop that. Also, I hate the back tag thing. Like, if you can't tag a person, then it's not a tag. I hate when someone tags themselves in on something. It was never a thing. Fucking stop that. That's not just dumb. This match. That's a thing in general. That's been a thing for a long time.
Is that
That's
like
a I hate the
WWE
back tag
Uno
thing.
house rules?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
stop doing that. I hate that. That's not their fault. That's just they allowed. I stand it. Just uh also Roxanne, she's so little. When she runs the rope, she hits the second rope to bounce back out of the what the
Yep.
fuck is that? She looks like a little kid when she does.
Oh, you
You know?
didn't see her on NXT.
No, this
Yeah.
looks weak. She looks so weak and small when she does that. Like Alexa's small at the fucking top rope, don't she?
What about Selena? Selena does the top rope too, right?
I don't know now.
Yeah,
I'm
if I
fooling myself. I feel like
I'm
they all
gonna
hit the
have to
top
look
rope.
now.
I've never seen a motherfucker hit the second rope. A kid that I hate that.
so
That's-
I looked up their heights just to be curious. Zelina, Alexa, and Roxanne are all 5 feet.
Right. But
They're
they all hit the rope
small.
when they hit the
You're-
ropes, I think, right?
Yeah.
I won't hit the ropes. Anyway, I'm gonna have to see on the other two. But anyway, I noticed that and she did that second roto kind of laughed every time.
Yeah.
Other than that, it was all solid. Charlotte and the left wins and excited and yay for that. They could have made a little bigger deal out of the hug angle, but that was okay.
Oh yeah.
They were friends at the end and everything's fine. And we got tag team change. They're cool.
Yeah.
So I like it. 2-0, baby. We're rolling.
Yeah. Same. We're on a roll.
We're on a roll.
We're on a roll.
Yeah.
All right. Match number 3. Match number 3. We got Karrion Kross versus Sami Zayn. Again, for some reason. Who wants to go ahead?
Man, here. Listen.
So here.
At first I thought Sammy was gonna win before going into SummerSlam. Right? We've been talking about this on Messenger. Then I switched it to Karrion Kross because I thought, you know what? If there's a match you want to have Karrion Kross win, if you really want to push him, give him the W at SummerSlam.
Right.
Did not happen.
No.
So this was basically I took an L on this one.
Yes.
I'll be fair. I took an L on this one.
Yes.
I took an L on this one.
Yeah.
But this is
I don't understand it.
This was an interesting match because again, Karrion Kross, right? The whole shtick there is that he's been right about everybody he's gone up against or whoever, what he thought about someone. He's always been right. He's trying to push Sammy to his limit, right? And then there's a point where Scarlett, god damn, by the way, Scarlett, what a beautiful girl.
Yeah.
She gives Karrion the pipe.
She was spiky.
Right? Yeah. The pipe, right? The infamous pipe.
Smoke show.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah. So Scarlett gives him the pipe and
He's about to hit, she distracts the ref, right? Which is a classic
Yes.
heel move.
nice.
Karrion's about to hit Sammy, but I guess Sammy counters it and
Yes.
then gets him out of the ring somehow. And then Karrion crosses out towards the end of the match. And then Scarlett picks up that pipe again. And she's having eye contact with Sammy, right? So she tries to give him the pipe to Sammy. She offers the pipe. Sammy looks at it for a second, thinking, should I not? And he slams it. I'm thinking Sammy's about to crash the fuck out, right? I'm thinking Sammy's about to tear someone a new one. Obviously, hits Karrion with the Helluva kick, pins him, he wins. I don't know what's gonna happen with Karrion at this point.
Yeah, it sounds like it's
All I know is that obviously, looking back, you weren't gonna have Sammy win. If you're gonna push him for the world title or have him finish his story like Cody, it makes sense why he won. But that's all I have to say. So
yeah.
Kenny, what do you think of this match?
I didn't write a whole lot except for the bump count because I just wanted to see how many times Cross bumped because everybody says he don't. I think I counted about 6 real flatbacks and maybe one soft one, so I got it at about 7. I think everybody's kind of agreeing right around 10 or so. It's hard
I
to
got
say.
about 5, 6-ish.
So he didn't bump a lot. That's for sure. He didn't count everyone else in the world, so maybe that sounds small. I don't know. I didn't really count everybody else. Anyway, I just want to see. He bumped about 6 times. Is that good or bad? I don't know. All I know is they didn't give him the win here. I also had Cross winning. I understand why he lost this. It was Sammy doesn't really need the win.
Yeah.
He's always great. Everybody always loves him. And I think, like you said, this is the time where if you're gonna push Cross, it didn't happen. And it's weird to me.
Yeah, crazy.
Also I had wrote down, I guess it was Sammy that did it. I wrote down the toddler throws are annoying me from everyone because I guess he was doing the thing too. And I'm like, God, it's a punch. Somebody,
Yeah,
anybody punch. Can someone punch a motherfucker, please? Anyway, he was somebody. I think it was Sammy was throwing around like a toddler too. I'm like, God damn, the men are doing it too. Jesus. but that's about all I wrote down for that. I just can't believe Cross lost.
crazy. Yeah, Luis.
So I'm telling you, the toddler punches, the choke slams, the spears, the outside diving. We got a list of multiple things that they keep
The
doing,
super
right?
kick.
Yeah, and the
Oh
super
God.
kicks. Can't forget that one. And then I got a
Ugh.
new list that we're looking at now. We're gonna keep an eye on the 5-foot wrestlers to see if they can reach the top rope, right?
Yeah, I want to see if Alexa and Zelina hit the top rope. God damn it.
So segue from that, I was saying because Kenny mentioned it, we were keeping an eye out on on Cross hitting those bumps, right? Because everybody kept saying he doesn't take bumps.
Right.
Mhm.
It was either that or we were going to be looking at Scarlett the whole time, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Spiky Scarlet.
So I figured it out, guys. It's the hair. Cross needs to go bald again to get over.
Yeah.
He was bald when he did. You remember
oh,
that?
Jim has been saying that for months now. He's like he's been saying that since raised. He needs to go back to just being bald again, and it'll work.
I
I don't
knew
know
Luis was
why
gonna
that.
bring that up.
Yep.
Yeah, that came to me when I was watching the match. I was like, wait a second.
Dead on.
Dude, moral victory for Sammy, burying
What a thing.
Cross. I'm like, Scarlett trying to get that DQ win for her man. What a gal.
Yeah,
Barry
yeah,
and Cross is pretty good. Yeah.
Dude, I no, because I think are we all 2-1 now? Because we all
Yes.
had Cross winning,
yeah,
right? Because
Yes.
we
yeah,
thought H was gonna give it to the fans, right? They all wanted
Yeah.
Cross to get the push.
yeah. I thought
Yep.
Sammy a long time ago. Then I changed it to Carrion at the last minute, so I took an L too.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Sure.
Fun fact: Scarlett's from Chicago. I don't know if y'all knew
Oh,
that, but she.
did not.
Yeah,
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 yeah. I
Oh,
think I read
shame
that
you let that
somewhere.
one go, Jose.
yeah. I know.
Right?
She's a pretty
All
girl. Though.
right. Well, then we had some more Hogan stuff, and then we
There
come
was
to
a lot of commercials, Ken. Love the
yeah,
shameless advertising. The
a lot
Dirty
of
Dom Wings
commercials.
commercial.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We got
Papa
Dom eating
John's even got a
wings, and
backstage segment.
yeah, Dom ate some wings, and we saw some more Hogan stuff, which I knew they were gonna do because he was a big deal Slam. So there's that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a pretty big staple in SummerSlam stuff. You know, he had some important moments there.
Hogan for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Oh yeah.
All right, and then comes match number 4,
You
which
two
is
got to take it away.
Jade versus fucking Tiffy, man. So,
The weakest
oh,
match of night one.
by the
Let's
way, let
hear
me
it.
go back quite a bit because Sharp and them was 13 minutes, Cross and Sammy was 8 minutes, and I'm not doing seconds, I'm just going to minutes. And Jade and Tiffy took about 7 minutes here. You want it first, Jose?
This was the weakest match of night one. Man, I'm 2-2. Fuck. I had Jade winning.
Nah, this ain't the weakest match.
Super fucking disappointment. But I don't know if they're building up to where they're trying to keep Tiffany Stratton undefeated for all this year because she's undefeated in 2025. Like she hasn't lost a match, which is
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're trying to keep that angle up for this year and have her lose at Mania, or I don't know what's going on. But man, Jade fucked this one up, man. It was Jade's a little stiff in the ring. It's not the first time you'll hear that criticism
Yeah.
about her in ring. Tiffany is, I'll give her that. In ring, she's okay. She's solid. Better than Jade, for sure. But
I guess.
I had Jade winning. She disappointed me. She made a big mistake off the second rope. Tiffany countered that shit. Whatever Jade was trying to do, Tiffany just shut it down real quick, which I was like, God damn it.
Yeah.
And then she hits the moonsault, which is a whack. Her moonsault is whack, man. I can't stand that.
That shit
I'm
was
like,
awful.
turn
Yeah,
that shit off. Like Io Sky's got a better moonsault, but that's beside the point.
Yeah.
Point
Insert meme here.
Yeah, insert meme here. Yeah, hits it with a 1, 2, 3. I'm like, yarn. This was the
Yeah,
weak match. I'm not a fan of the outcome, but I get it.
I
You know,
don't. I don't.
no, they're trying to. Yeah, I don't like her
I
character,
don't get
man.
it.
I don't like Tiffany
I don't
Stratton.
get
I
it.
could go on forever. I'm not a fan of this match. Fuck it, Louis. No, Kenny, take it.
Uh, so like more than once. At first, it happened out. I thought Tiffy just tripped because like
Yes,
Jade was trying to into a barricade and she didn't go. And I'm like, well, maybe she just tripped, but they did it again. I think when they were in there, like she kept trying to throw instead of her flying because she's getting thrown, she just kind of tripped forward a little bit and not get hit into the thing she's getting thrown to. Like she just
yeah.
wasn't selling for that for some reason. Uh, Jay totally fucking did her Bama slam. She just sandbagged the shit out of that. uh, Sloppy roll ups. I just this whole thing looked like ass, like I knew it would. It was terrible. I don't understand it. I like the little storm thing they were building with Jade. They were building her up like a monster and then did nothing. They just buried.
They
Her.
completely
I
buried it.
think
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing with
I
Jade.
wrote this. I'm like, this feels like they just up on Jade. That's what it feels like to me. I think WWE has completely given up on her.
Yeah, they took a shit on Jade big time. They had a
This totally weakens Jade completely. I want like you. I'm 2-2. I had Jade winning this because I thought they were going to put her up. Like, let's go. This is where you do it. At SummerSlam.
exactly.
Again, if you're going to put someone over, now's the time to do it, and they just didn't. So bad booking in my opinion. I don't know. Two and
Horrible
two.
booking. The biggest PLE besides SummerSlam, and you do this.
All right, now Luis can come and tell us why fucking Tiffy's good. No, it's shit.
Yeah, all that hate, man. I gotta, for the fans listening, the Tiffy Time fans. Yeah, I like Tiffy. I like Tiffy. She crosses all the boxes for me. She's got the looks, she's got the build, and she can move in there. I have a thing for gymnastics, so I have a lot of
God.
respect for gymnasts.
All right,
So
let's
I
stop
liked
there.
it.
Let's stop there
Yeah,
because
but
I'm gonna argue with you. I'm gonna argue with you. If I just run straight at you with all of my might and elbow you in the fucking face, will that hurt more than if I stop to make 5 goddamn backflips on my and then kind of land a soft ass elbow? Which one's gonna hurt more? Why is she cutting backflips to do an elbow? Like I get the
yeah,
gymnastics
I
is
don't like
cool to
that
see.
either, man.
I get the gymnastics is cool to see, but it doesn't make any fucking sense. Why are you doing that? Run over and hit the motherfucker.
The
Making a
cartwheel.
backflip on your way there will not hurt anymore. This is a fucking fight. It's the Olympics. If I wanted to watch the Olympics, I fucking would, but I don't because the shit's boring. I'm watching wrestling for wrestling. Why the fuck is she doing 5 backflips to elbow someone instead of just elbowing a motherfucker in the face? That's the kind of shit I hate. Go on.
first Kenny Cornette moment of the night. So like I was gonna say,
There's many more and worse.
So I was gonna say is I guess that's her style, so that's what they're doing with her. But like you said, I was looking for those because they're both kind of rusty, right? And they want Jade to do something different than what she used to do in AEW. So I was looking for those spots too. I didn't notice that barricade one. Now that you mention it, though, I see it now. But the one that really stood out to me was that pin where I think Jade was supposed to get her foot away from the ropes, or was that the whole work that it wasn't supposed to fall on the rope, or was it?
Yeah, it
You know
looked
which one
like
I'm
Jade
talking
rolled
about?
her onto the rope.
Yeah. Because I think she had her. I think we were supposed to believe that she had her during that spot, right?
Yep, that's what I thought too.
And
Yeah, I
she
did see
accidentally had
something
her
about
foot
that.
on
There
the
was a
rope.
major botch that might have changed the ending. So I don't know.
Yeah, I thought that too because it was like so out of left field. Like it was
Work,
limp.
botch, work.
I
It was a
don't
limp
know.
foot.
I
Like
don't know.
what?
Yeah.
They're both so sloppy in the ring. I knew it was going to be bad, and it was. That's all I could
I
say.
was looking for that, because I know they're both. So I'm like, is he maybe playing off that? Like that they're both going to be. So she made a rookie mistake by keeping her too close to the ropes on that move. I that's what I kept thinking. But like I was saying, love me some Tiffy time. That's my side piece. That Falcon Arrow reversal on all those Jade Power moves was solid. I love the Falcon Arrow on anybody, especially when Seth does it. I thought Tiffy looked solid in the match to me, even in the close pins that Jade pulled. Like, why? But I gotta ask again: why is everyone hitting choke slams now? Come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah,
Uh,
So weird.
it's weird.
that list. We're going from spears and super kicks to outside diving, and now the choke
Yes.
slam's coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zaria's still the only one doing F5s, you know? So
Oh
Well,
man.
hang
more
in
on that
there.
later, right?
More on that later. Yeah.
More on that later.
But
Oh
I
boy.
get my segment's gonna end with the and still, God, I love my buff Barbie. Toodles.
There you go. So you're up now then. We're me and Jose is
2-2.
2-2. You're up one though, right?
Yeah, I'm 3-1 then, right?
Look
Jesus
at you
Christ.
go.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what you get for having faith. Look at that. What a man. All right. Well, going up next, we got 17 minutes of greatness here with Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre versus goddamn. I'm sorry, I can't say that with a straight face. Jelly Roll and Randy Orton. Whew. All right, who wants that?
Shout out to my GOAT, man. Shout out to Randy Orton, man.
There you go.
Randy carried, man. This was basically a handicap match. But let me give Jelly Roll credit for one thing. Two things, actually. Number one, my dog Jelly Roll. By the way, I'm not a fan of his music. Never listened to him, so I can't say if I'm a fan or not. I never listened to him. But shout out to Jelly Roll for turning into Abyss for a hot minute, hitting that black hole slam on Drew McIntyre. That was nice.
Nice.
You gotta give him that. That black hole slam was nice.
I wrote down here that Jelly was not too bad. That's part of my notes.
And then he hit a power slam on Logan Paul off the top rope. Listen, I don't like Logan Paul as a person. I don't.
No.
But in the ring, Luis, you gotta give it to him.
Yeah.
Kenny and I have been saying this. In the ring, Logan Paul is a natural.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how.
He's very.
No, I know how. Oh, here, let me break in like Kenny did.
Go ahead.
He basically, the man works with Shawn Michaels and Triple H right before every match. So if you're working with Shawn Michaels and Triple H on all your spots, I hope to hell that you're gonna look good, right?
At least somewhat decent, you know. But Logan,
he is. No, he is. I'm not gonna argue that at all.
That dude Logan Paul can wrestle, man.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That dude Logan Paul can wrestle for sure. You know,
natural heel.
Whether or not he does it part-time is besides the point. When he comes on, he shows up, he shows out. So
yeah,
shout out to Logan Paul from an in-ring standpoint. But those two spots, that power slam onto Logan Paul off the top rope, Jelly was in the ring, hits him with a power slam. That black hole slam on Drew McIntyre. I love Drew McIntyre. But Drew took one. Drew took one for the team. And then Drew got his get back. He hit my man Jelly Roll with a Claymore kick at the end, right? Randy comes out of nowhere. Randy's out for the count. Hits Drew with an RKO. Logan takes Randy out. Shout out to my dog Randy. And then Jelly Roll eats a frog splash, right? And that's how the match ends.
Woo.
So overall, it wasn't a tag match. It was a handicap match. But Jelly Roll, you know, full credit to him. He did his thing, kind of. That's my review.
There you go. You want it, Luis?
Oh, and I'm 2-3, by the way. I'm 2-3.
Go for it.
Yes.
Go ahead, Luis.
Yeah, no, dude, the entertainment segments I always get antsy about because they can go one way or the other. This one, the Jelly Man really came through, man. Really selling and putting in the work. I thought he was dead. I thought Logan killed him on that table. My wife was like, "Oh my God." And I said, "Yeah, the Jelly might not be walking out of here tonight." Oh my God. I was thinking WWE is not gonna be allowed to, bring in celeb guests after this treatment.
He sold it that good. Oh, that's nice.
He did. Yeah. I'm okay. I can go. He's like, he did the whole "I'm okay. I can go back injured" spot.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Very good.
My God, no stretcher either.
I know, that's weird.
I gotta say, because I think of Ken and what he says, and I had to agree with him on this part. I think he would agree with me too. The entertainment stuff was getting out of hand. Watching him get the best of Logan and Drew like he did in that one segment, you know which one I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought up Abyss because I love Abyss. I feel a
too.
little
Nice.
better after you said that, but I was
Good
just
call.
like, whoa, you're making him too strong there. And then another choke slam. I repeat, another choke slam. Soon WWE is just gonna be constant spamming spears and choke slams. Oh boy.
Yeah,
And
that's
then there's
fair.
the finish that the crowd didn't want, right? I was shocked,
Yeah.
dude.
Insane.
I was shocked. I
Shocked.
thought he was gonna make them happy. And then I thought for sure we'd get our JRKO, Jelly
I get
RKO,
I
but at
didn't
least
get
we
that,
got the Jelly
unfortunately.
Power Slam, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it didn't happen.
and a
Didn't
black
happen.
hole slam too.
Womp
Yeah.
womp.
It's just the
Nice
fact that
call, Jose.
it's
I
just the
like
fact
that.
that Jelly Roll did a black hole slam on a dude who's 6'5" and almost 300 pounds, like Drew
Yeah.
McIntyre. Drew's not a
Dude.
small guy,
No,
and
no, he's not.
Well,
Drew's great. I
that's
love
Drew.
Drew
That's
McIntyre.
Drew selling that, which
Yeah.
makes it look
Yeah.
great.
Logan did too.
Yeah,
That choke slam, he jumped high on that. I was like,
Yeah.
damn, bro, you're making him look too strong.
Selling it like fuck. Like crazy for him.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
They're
Oh, yeah.
bumping. So I wrote down some fun stuff along the way for this one. Like at the beginning, did Wade Barrett or whatever his name is, did Barrett call Logan Paul a MAGA Maverick and like accidentally
He did.
He did.
He did. He did.
MAGA Maverick like hurried up and backed off on that. I was like, oh shit, dude, that already came out, and I was laughing. I thought that was to call him a maggot. I'm like, no, that's not what he did. I put Jelly was not bad. He was better than Jaden's hit at least.
Yeah.
Although
Yeah.
that's a low bar.
Definitely a low bar.
He was not bad.
That Logan splash spot was crazy. Jelly Roll sold the big three. He's about it. Oh, he's gonna push through. He's gonna come back. Oh, and I saw that shit coming, but that's good. He sold it, and that was nice.
Oh, yeah.
Michael Cole said a jelly to belly. I thought that was great. I like that. You got to use that. That's
That
good.
was great.
The fucking jelly to belly it had me, dude. That's good stuff. I cracked up.
Most of these guys do all belly to bellies now. Nobody could do that belly to belly the way Kurt and Brock used to do them. Remember, Jose?
Yeah.
Back
Ken
in the
Shamrock-
SmackDown
Ken
days.
Shamrock used to do a nice one too.
Yeah, the overhead one.
Yeah, Ken
Dude.
Shamrock used to do it too. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh no, I forgot to mention this. How about that fucking splash from Logan Paul onto Jelly on the table?
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, that I forgot to mention that. Holy shit.
That shit was nuts, dude.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That's why I thought he killed him.
Yeah, that was
I thought he
nuts.
was dead.
I knew he was selling it and he was going to come back in. I knew that, but still, it was pretty good stuff. But then, like, yeah, the finish just fell flat. And look, here's my thing. Like, it's kind of good because, Jelly Roll shouldn't beat a bunch of real wrestlers. But at the same time, though, if you're gonna do that kind of spot, that's why you got to put people over and make it exciting for the crowd. You got to. If not, the finish fell flat like it did, and that's why you shouldn't do this to begin with anyway. You shouldn't write yourself into a hole like this. But if you're gonna, like, I feel like Jelly Roll and Randy Orton should have won this. Like, why didn't they?
Me too. At least somebody caught it. At least somebody caught an RKO, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah,
That's
and then
all
I
it
didn't
is.
get the fucking Jelly Roll RKO. So
No,
get the fuck out of here.
that
Wasting my
would've been
goddamn
nuts.
time. Fuck off. Fucking waste my
If
time.
Jelly Roll,
That's
if
all I
Jelly
wanted.
Roll-
That's all I want. I wanted a Jelly
Me
Roll
too.
RKO, or I don't care.
I said it too.
And now I don't care.
Would it
Listen,
have been
if
too
Jelly-
cheesy to
No,
finish with simultaneous RKOs from both of them on them and get the win?
nah,
Oh,
dude,
no,
that'd be
just-
sick. I'm
you
down
think?
for that.
That'd have been sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down for
I,
that.
I
That'd
thought
have
he
been
was going to do that.
That'd have been cool
That'd
as
have been
fuck.
sick, but
That's the spot,
That-
bro.
Yeah.
that Logan Paul
That's it.
splash was great, but if Jelly Roll would have hit an RKO, that
Yeah.
would have surpassed Logan Paul's splash.
I'd have popped. That
That
like
would've
my fucking
me
microphone
too.
is.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
I'd have popped for that.
Unfortunately, we
Didn't
didn't get
happen.
it.
They didn't give it to us.
Yeah, maybe next time. Maybe next time for sure.
No, there better not be a fucking next time.
Yeah.
So I'm 2-3 now.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
3-2.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so you had Randy winning too. Wait,
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
thought H was going to give it to the
Yeah, they were
fans.
with that.
He didn't.
Yeah.
he
How do you
didn't give
not?
them cross,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. How
Yeah.
do you
Yeah.
not? Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Weird.
I think Drew needed the win though, because Drew's been taking L's lately. He needed
Yes,
the win.
Yeah.
that's fair.
You
I
know.
guess that's and I like I said, I think in the real world of like these dudes shouldn't beat real wrestlers. Come on, And
Yeah.
he just got crushed to a table. He can't get up and then win. Like that'd be weird. But
Yeah,
you gotta. That's why you shouldn't put yourself in that situation.
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
But man,
Mind,
now we
mind.
get into what's next, man. We're getting into the main event, man.
Main event time.
The
Last match
main
of the
event.
night.
Yeah, the main event was CM Punk, the challenger CM Punk versus Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. Who wants to take this one first? Because I want to go last. Because I got a lot to say about this one.
I'll do the honors if you like,
Go
unless you
ahead,
want it,
Luis.
Kenny.
Nah, please do. Go ahead.
Okay, so I was telling Jose, and I mentioned it to you guys. I'm like, wait a second, they didn't get a spot on SmackDown. You know what they did? I don't know if you guys watched the kickoff, but they had him on the kickoff, man. And they only had
I
a
didn't see it.
kickoff for night 1, by the way.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah. So they had CM Punk come out, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
they had Gunther come out, and they did their whole segment at the kickoff with Michael Cole there hosting the kickoff. And yeah, it was just basically them talking about, how CM Punk hasn't been a champ in 12 years and how Michael should be asking Gunther more about, being a champ and, and then, dude, when they walked out, they played Gunther's music. And then they put CM Punk's music, and then Gunther said, "No, no, 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 no! I'm the champ. Play my music." And he walked out to his music. And then Michael said, after Gunther was gone, and he ain't gonna make that mistake again. After Gunther was out of clear sight, he said, "Let's walk out to CM Punk's music." I was like, "You're trying to get choked out again, Michael." Oh man, but what can I say, man? The ring general, and then the shameless advertising continues. I don't know if you guys caught the general insurance advert in the background there.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Original.
I thought that too. I saw the general on the thing, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, dude!"
Yeah,
I saw that. Good catch.
for sure,
I saw
dude. So my next note here, I'm glad I started with that kickoff, because my next note here was literally what I said was that they still can't believe the Punk Gunther match didn't get more promo time, but I guess the kickoff was enough. So, and then I wanted to focus on talk about a change in opponents for Gunther from Goldberg
Yeah.
to Punk. Like the difference in ages for him and both opponents is significant too. You notice that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then because I think for me, I want to see Gunther face Sheamus. I want to see Gunther face Rusev.
Yeah.
Banger after banger, right? Dream physical matches. The chops and the physical stuff would be crazy. Sheamus says it best: banger after banger after banger.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love Sheamus.
I think they put him with a lot of guys like that just because he wrestles such an old school style. It just works. So I think that's why they do that so much.
Mm-hmm.
You love him, don't you, Ken? I know you do. You got
absolutely.
Oh yeah.
You could drop him in 1985 Mid South and he'd just fucking work, man.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
He would be beautiful there. You know what I mean? It's perfect for that old stuff.
Yeah,
so good.
You got to watch a little more Fritz von Erich, didn't you? A little bit, Ken, growing up.
Not Fritz, but I remember Kevin and Kerry for sure. I was a big fan of Kerry.
Because I felt like Gunther's built like their dad, dude. That's who
he
reminds me
definitely.
of.
Oh yeah, he's got that square chest and shit. He's just barrel chested, dude.
That German build, yeah. I'm like, so, whoa, what a match! Punk wins his first title since 2013. When I watched him, and when I stopped watching wrestling, and then I said, nuts. Hey, green shirt guy is there. And I'm like, I wanted to ask you guys, do you remember a long-haired guy and his mom? Well, he's over on Impact now. I don't know if you remember this kid.
I think
I vaguely remembered him, yeah.
And then this is when Seth comes in, because my note automatically changes to what? Seth cashing in on crutches. Jose called this, though. Out of left,
so
man. Jose had the best predict. I'm glad we didn't do predictions, Ken, because we would have lost.
No, I had that. I absolutely had that too. I had that too.
You did?
Oh, yes.
Shit. I was the 100%. Only one to see. I knew you guys 100%. Were going to catch up. I knew it.
100%.
So I said, so it was all a work, and Seth is the new champion. Wow. okay, I don't mind it. You gotta feel for Punk a little, but this has to set up a Mania match between the two, right?
Oh
Right.
yeah, yes.
And then I wanted to make you guys laugh because after on the post show, you guys hear the Arab announce team during Seth's cash-in stage entrance. They were like, "Habibi, Habibi," and I was dead.
Oh,
I was so dead.
War
Habibi,
Games,
Habibi.
dude. War Games is gonna be nuts if they're gonna have him. You know, his team versus Punk's team. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kenny, go ahead. Your thoughts.
All right, man. So I have it written down here on my notes. I have it written down exactly. Gunther wins unless Punk wins, and if that happens, it'll be a Seth cash in. That's what I wrote down. That was my exact pick for this match.
I was
And
the
that's
only
what me
one
and
that fell
Jose
for
had said.
Seth stuff. Can you
Oh,
believe
yeah.
that? I'm such a mark for Seth. That's what it is, guys.
Well, I hate that they sold such like a real injury like that. I don't like that. It's not a move I like. They did it. They've done it before. I'm not big on that kind of stuff. Like usually if it's
2017.
real, it needs to be real.
Yeah.
I don't like them
Yeah.
selling shit like that. I'm not a big fan of that.
Oh,
But
yeah.
it's so hard. It's so hard nowadays to get anything believable. It's like almost what you have to do, especially to get a surprise anywhere anymore. You know, internet leaks too much shit. The fact that they trolled the shot of Dave Meltzer with it and tricked him and made him report stuff that wasn't true is always beautiful. I love all that kind of stuff. SRS and all of them fake ass journalists got played again. I'll take that every chance I get. So I don't mind it in that respect. Sean Ross Sapp and fucking Dave Meltzer can all go fuck themselves. He played again. I love it. Love it. Love that every time. But anyway, so yeah, I put, like when Punk went to the ropes and Gunther just kind of chopped him to get him down. I love that. He chopped him in the hammies there to get him to not go up. I love that. It's so brilliant, simple. Love that. I've never seen that before. The quick chain spots they had were so good. Just old love. Well, when Gunther got some color there, he cut a little too deep, didn't he? That's what
I heard.
He fucked himself up. He cut way too deep there. I don't know if he had some thin blood or what, but he was bleeding.
Not as bad as Eddie, but
I was like, oh shit, he cut himself way too much because he couldn't even see. Dude, just a little bit, bro. He bladed the fucking shit out of stuff. But like, look, I'm like, see, Mox, that's how you do it, Like you got to build up to it. You can't just go up in there and cut your face open. Like you got to build to it. A long, grueling match, and then he just comes up bloody, and it was awesome. Like that's how you build it,
Exactly.
Yeah. I had a feeling you liked that spot. I was like, so this is more like a Starcade thing where everybody's gonna get busted open in every match.
Yeah, no, you got to only do it once, man. You can't do like AEW where like 16 people bleed, and then Mox comes in there like within 2 seconds and does it for nothing and doesn't even build to it. It's like, come on, man.
There was
nobody else did it.
Had to bleed, but more on that later. I'll mention that. Keep going. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. It's fine. And then nobody else did it. He came up. Like I said, the only problem is he cut a little too deep and like couldn't see. That was fucked up. I thought they might have had to stop it or do something for a minute there. But anyway, so then like we said, comes in, and I'm gonna give it to Jose from there.
All right, so it's no secret.
You can go backwards if you want to, start getting wherever you want to go.
It's no secret I hate CM Punk with a passion. That's no secret. However, this match was fucking fire, man.
Fuck yeah, it was.
Holy shit!
Match of the entire weekend. Sorry, didn't mention that.
This match was amazing. This is how you main event a fucking PLE, let alone one of your biggest ones, your second biggest one outside of WrestleMania, which is obviously the biggest one, right? It's the grandest stage of them all. This was a phenomenal match.
Match of the weekend for me.
CM Punk got his ass whooped, man.
Yeah.
So much so that I don't know if you guys caught this, but after all those Gunther chops towards the collarbone area, CM Punk was bleeding, man.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And that wasn't Gunther's blood. We'll get into that in a minute. But Gunther made his ass bleed for sure. Gunther worked the living shit out of CM Punk. He made him work for that title. God damn it, man, if he didn't make him work for it. But I agree, man. That spot outside the ring when Gunther's looking at the crowd and Punk just grabs his legs and trips him on the table, that was great. He comes in. I thought for a second Gunther was going to crash out. And I got to give him full credit. I've said this before. I'll say it again. Gunther in the ring, he's nice as fuck, man.
Yeah.
Just a classic new old school wrestler, right? Harkening back to the 80s and just your traditional heel. Knows how to work a crowd. He's fantastic in the ring. It makes sense why he was world champion, right? Gunther's the shit. I mean, he's a legitimate guy. He's a legitimate wrestler. I like Gunther a lot. It's more than I can say for CM Punk, but that's beside the point. Anyway, after I gotta say this. This is the only nice thing I'll say about Punk. After that, after all that ass whooping, all those ass whoopings he took, I gotta admit, he deserved that win. I had CM Punk winning this match. I had CM Punk winning this match, and you want to know why I had him winning in this match?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because my man Seth Rollins, 5 minutes, literally, man. I gotta admit, it touched me a little bit when CM Punk was in the ring. You know, he was holding the title, he was crying. Next thing you know, he goes to lift the title, right? You know, at the crowd. And what do you hear but burn it down? And I'm like, oh, here we go now. Here we go now.
Yep.
You see Seth Rollins come out with Paul Heyman holding the fucking briefcase. Punk's, you know, talking shit at the entrance, saying, you know, oh, enjoy it now. This is your moment. Enjoy it now. He goes to turn around. He pauses for a second. And I'm looking at him like, what the hell's going on? I didn't see it coming. And then he lets the crutches go. I'm like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. I swear for the life of me, I thought for sure Seth Rollins was legitimately injured because I saw Saturday night's main event. I saw when he took that, you know, when he took that knee bump, that leg bump, basically. He landed on his leg when LA Knight hit him with the BFT, called to end the match early. I thought Seth was out for a year. Kenny and I have been talking about this for a while.
Yeah.
And then my dog Seth Rollins cashed in, man. Listen, two things. If Seth Rollins is not one of the greatest of all time at this point, after this past Saturday, he's already on my list. He's in there somewhere. That dude, Seth Rollins, I fuck with him heavy. I always did. Going back to the Shield days, I always rocked with Seth. My favorite member of the Shield. Luis, I gotta call you out for this shit because you talked about him having the greatest cash in of all time, and I agreed with you. The highest of the century is great, but then you add this cash in, he's got the two greatest cash ins of all time.
Sure.
The ruse of the century, holy shit. You thought he was never gonna top it. I'm not saying he did. He didn't top the highest of the century, but he matched it. He
The Edge
matched it.
fans might argue with you, but I agree with you.
He matched it. He at least came close to matching it. He didn't top it. Nothing's ever gonna surpass the highest of the century, obviously. You know, but man, him cashing in on CM Punk was the highlight of my night. And this is where I crash out on CM Punk again. You fucking deserved it, CM Punk. You little bitch. Shout out to Jeff Hardy smiling in the background because you did the same shit to him. Now Jeff Hardy smiling. He was in attendance, by the way. I bet you Jeff Hardy was having the time of his life in the crowd watching that shit go down. I bet you anything. And I was having the time of my life too. When Seth hit that curb stomp, I'm like, it's over. It's over. Seth
Two of
got
my
it.
top 5 tags were in the night there. Dudley's were there too.
Seth, oh yeah, absolutely. Shout out to the Dudleys too. But Seth cashing in on Punk was music to my ears. He did the same shit to Drew at WrestleMania, the highest of the century. He does this to Punk. After what Punk's done in the past, I don't blame Seth for doing it. This was not on my bingo card. Seth cashing in, I had it on there in an asterisk. I knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
But the way it happened, I was just like, that's how you end a fucking show. I'm glad Seth got the title because I love Seth. Heel or face. He's a GOAT already. He just proved it.
I about to say, man, this says so much to his selling, which is a thing I love about him. To be able to like somewhat just kind of mess up a move a little bit to make it look like you hurt yourself and then sell it and then keep it going. You know what I mean? Like his selling is just so damn good.
Imagine getting your ass whooped, cashed in on by a guy wearing Chelsea boots and dress pants. Seth's a go, man. Fuck CM Punk. Seth Rollins for the win. Love it. Those are my comments.
Yeah, I agree. I love
Oh
it all.
man.
I kind of wish we'd have just had the moment of Punk and Gunther because, like I said, for me that was the match of the whole weekend. It's the greatest match of it all. It was so goddamn good. Just between them two alone was so good. But the Seth stuff was cool. I dig it. Like I said, to me it goes a lot to say just how great he is at selling. What a guy, man. He sells like a motherfucker.
He's great in the ring too.
He is great in the ring, absolutely.
Amazing.
My only thing is his mic. He's a little annoying on the mic, and his whatever the fuck that gimmick is, I don't know. He needs to find him out.
You know what it is? I think if he wants to, he could be a master on the mic. But he's decent. He's actually good.
Yeah, I don't know that whole thing. Like he needs to do something, not that.
I love Seth Rollins.
That's all.
He's a charming son of a bitch, and
But,
that's what I love about him.
But everything else is great.
Seth is fantastic, man. Seth is the guy that Roman Reigns wishes he was. That's another story.
I agree.
And his hot wife. His
we'll
hot intercontinental champion wife, as he put it.
We'll get to her on night 2.
Oh, I'm about to fucking get to that.
Oh
More
yeah,
on that later.
Oh boy.
Can you kick us off for night 2?
Night 2, no Cardi B this time. We did get Triple H though.
What a spot.
Oh man, what a spot. All right, so we get match number 1. 16
I think
minutes.
I got my tickets for night 2 again back.
We get versus EO versus old caution tape Naomi. Yeah, 3-way for the title there. And again, I felt this should have been a 1-on-1, but it is what it is. We got to stick EO in there. And yeah, old trash can and caution tape versus star named Rhea. What do y'all got?
Phenomenal match. I knew Naomi was gonna win. By the way, night 1 for me was 3-3. That was my final record for night 1.
Yeah, same.
It was a wash at this point. I don't know about Luis. What was your record for night 1?
I believe I had I did have CM winning because of that Seth thing you said. I thought it was a long shot, but I think you convinced me in the end. But I did lose that other one. I could have sworn that you guys all had, didn't I?
No,
What was it?
You had Tiffany, you had Randy, you had CM Punk, you had Sammy, or no? You had Karrion Kross.
I had Cross.
You had Kross, yeah. So
Yeah.
you might have taken the W. I think you're like 4-2 for night 1.
For now.
Shout out to Luis. Luis took the W for night 1, you know. So
thank you.
big ups to Luis.
Go.
But going back to night 2, this was a phenomenal match. I thought it was they all did their thing. I knew Naomi was gonna win, but the way Rhea and Io, their chemistry is off the charts. I know Kenny's got his comments on Io Sky. I really like Io Sky. I love Rhea. I love the shit out of Rhea. I wanted Rhea to win, but I knew Naomi was gonna win.
Yeah, not happening.
She just won the title. They're not gonna have her drop the title.
No.
I don't know what they got planned later on. Oh, the Stephanie match in Clash in Paris. That's another story.
Yeah, that is a thing. Yeah,
that is a thing. Yeah, but Rhea and Io in the ring, something big is gonna cook. They carried this whole match because Naomi was just kind of in the background. It was supposed to be a triple threat, but it's basically a showcase of can Rhea finally get the upper hand on Io Sky because she's never
fuck off with that for fuck's
sake. Think about it. That's what they were trying. They were trying to do that shit. I
know they were trying to do that shit. You're trying to convince me that Rhea can't beat Io Sky. Get the complete fuck out of my face.
Listen, I didn't say that. Don't put words in my
mouth. No, that's what they were saying. They're like, oh, she's never beat Io. Like, she's some kind of unbeatable force for poor fucking Rhea. Get the fuck out of here. It's fucking stupid.
Say poor freaking Rhea because I wanted her to win, but I knew Naomi was going to win.
I'm not saying you did. I'm saying that's what they were saying. That's how they were treating this whole thing, where they're looking at it like, oh man, Rhea just can't get past Io Sky. Like, what the fuck kind of stupid shit is that?
Somebody say Nia Jax. I heard Unstoppable Force.
Yeah,
Nia Jax is not even in the conversation, but you're right. You're right. No, but
that was fucking dumb.
Rhea, man. Rhea hitting the super riptide on Io Sky from the second rope was fire. I thought for sure she was gonna win there. That's where I thought, oh man, is Naomi actually gonna lose? But then Naomi rolls
Nah.
her up. I was like, yeah, it's over. That would have been an excellent finish, though. That super riptide off the second rope onto Io Sky would have been great. Because I went off my seat a little bit because I was like, man, Rhea gave Io the business. And she did throughout this whole match. She did throughout this whole match. How about that power bomb from Io Sky onto Rhea, onto Naomi? When Io powerbombed Rhea onto Naomi, I thought that was kind of fire too. That was kind of cool. But other than that, solid match. I knew Naomi was going to win.
Yeah.
Rhea's still a GOAT. She'll get her get back soon.
Oh, yeah, she's fine.
But Kenny, go ahead. Crash out for a minute.
Oh, man. Yeah, so what y'all didn't put, I will say this, Naomi's dad playing guitar on the way in was fucking cool as shit. I
That
dug
was
that.
cool, yeah.
That was badass, dude. Fuck yeah.
That was cool.
Awesome. Good for her. That's cool shit. I like it. It should have been one-on-one with Rhea versus Naomi because Trash Can sucks. They acted like Rhea couldn't beat Io. I already covered how stupid that was. Io completely botched the rope move and Rhea had to catch her.
All that too.
Naomi wins, of course. I was 4-3 because I figured no, I didn't want it to happen, but I knew Caution Tape would win. Mostly good for a three-way, except Io botching everywhere, like she always does. She tries to do too much. She tries to do all these crazy rope moves and shit. Fucking wrestle, dude. But no, she got to get all fancy, and then all of a sudden she fucks it up. So, whatever.
Yeah.
Japanese stuff. It always sucks. They always end up botching everywhere, trying to do cool shit they can't do. And like I said, to try to say that Io like is something to just Rhea just can't get her. Like, get the fuck out. She'd fold that little chicken half and throw her in a trash can. She's already fucking halfway in all the time.
For future reference, for the women's episode that we have coming up, Io's not on my list. I'll just say that right now. She's not on there.
Well, she's probably not on mine. Just saying.
She's not on mine either.
She was your number one for sure after that one.
Rhea is though.
Yeah. Yeah, Io was my number one. Just a hair above Charlotte, For all the fucking cool rope shit she always messes up.
So let me pose.
What you got, Luis? Luis, say something nice, because I never do.
All right. Kenny, with that, the way he feels about Io, Jose, that's how I felt about JBL during all the matches he had with my boy Eddie.
Oh, yeah, JBL sucks too.
Stop. I'm like, and then my brother told me after he did all the research that's what Eddie wanted, that Eddie didn't think he deserved it. I'm like, oh, come on.
Yeah,
I was a kid.
Right.
I thought it was a little mark, but you sound just like me. That's how I was about JBL back then.
The JBL at the border segment was crazy. That's the way I was.
His whole cabinet was nuts.
He's an asshole in real life, that's for sure.
No, he's definitely a prick. Yeah, he's a bully.
Well, rumor has it the Brawl for All was made by Vince just so somebody could knock his ass out, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Brawl for All.
He beat the shit out of Blue Meanie too in real life.
Yeah.
And he bullied my boy Mauro Ronaldo. I love that announcer.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I heard.
He bullied a lot of people.
Yeah, but on this match, I got to say, I like Naomi as champ. And in the women's division, they got a real push in the Money in the Bank, unlike the men's division. I'm a Seth guy. You know this. I'm a mark for Seth. I felt for that whole injury thing, just like I did in 2017. But he didn't need that again, I thought, when he won the Money in the Bank. The spot was awesome. He did a great thing with the spot. I don't want that to be confused. But Naomi has grinded in and out of WWE in the past 8 years, just like she said. She's done it once before, and it was about time again. I love the whole Caution outfit and guitar entrance. She changed it up from the glow, right? She's come a long way from Funk is on the Rise. Somebody call my mom.
Oh, my God. I forgot about that guy.
She's come a long way, fellas. Funkadactyl, am I right?
Oh, man. What was that dude's name, by the way?
Was Brodus Clay.
Brodus Clay, yeah. I forgot about
he's my wife's grandmother's favorite dude, Tyrus. Now.
Oh, my God. Terrible gimmick.
Big boy.
Horrible gimmick. Somebody
Love the
call my
guitar.
mom.
Yeah, I really liked how they played off the triple threat dynamic. It was hilarious watching Naomi doing the heel thing where she just kept going out and letting them two try to fight each other.
Yeah.
Rhea murdered Io only for Naomi to steal the win. That felt very sudden for me when she just ran in there and rolled her up, and I was like, all right, that's one way to do it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Rhea carried as she usually does. She carried that match. She demolished, which I
Yeah.
knew was going to happen. But to end it like that was foul. You know,
Yeah.
she just can't catch a break, which is unfortunate.
Definitely.
But she'll get back soon. Rhea'll be champion soon. I don't see her
Oh,
not
yeah.
champion.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, that's another one, man. Like she's so, but like every time they give her the belt, people are like, oh, it's boring, and they start bitching about good people having belts, so they got to put it on somebody. And
I disagree with.
I know for a fact Naomi cried for a fucking belt in her fucking contract when she came back after walking out. So I know they had to give it to her eventually. That's what this is. I'm sure it was in her contract.
Rhea having a belt I actually really like. I don't think it's boring at all.
Everybody else bitches about it though.
That's crazy to me.
Just
If
like
you,
Charlotte, everybody gets mad when she has the belt. Why?
well, like you
It's
said,
fucking good.
if you're the best, you should carry the belt, right?
Yeah, you should. You know,
You know. Well,
tell the motherfuckers that want to see Tiffy walk around that.
Luis.
Tell all the people that think the stripper actually likes them, you know. Motherfuckers that's never seen a chick naked in real life. Tell
Well,
all them.
Luis is married.
I know. I'm not talking about him in that case. I'm just saying for
No,
the rest of
yes.
the IWC, as it's called.
Oh yeah, the IWC for sure. But all right, so I think I got my comments in. Luis got his comments in,
We're
right?
good. All right. So then they show the. I thought that was cool. The Hardys and the Dudleys. That's pretty cool, right? Nice to
Yeah,
see all those guys.
yeah.
And then
Stay healthy,
then
Jeff.
comes this pretty long period of time of me just staring at the floor. Coming up next, we got. Oh, boy, I need a minute for this one. We got the It Sucks versus Andrade and Phoenix versus DIY versus whatever the fuck a Fraxium is versus the Motor City Machine Guns versus the fucking Street Profits. I'll go first on this one. Fuck this match. I don't care. I'll hand it off and I'll take the loss 4-4.
Luis, go ahead because I'll go last.
All right. So on to the next match. Was that Taker's little girl with Michelle? Man, she looked just like her.
I think that was Taker's little girl.
Yeah, it looked just like him, bro. Just a
Yeah.
female version. Can you imagine a dead woman walking?
Oh God.
Someday. Did you guys? Hey, Kenny, did you see Halliburton out there?
No, I did not.
Oh, dude, he's out there with his crutches. More on that later.
Yeah, trust me, dude. I was staring at the floor for this. I was drinking a beer.
Got huge shoes to fill, though.
Yeah.
She got
Man, he's recovering all next season, but him going down for the Pacers reminded me of D Rose going down for the Bulls. You remember that, Jose?
Sure.
Tough break. I think that was the only reason why I cheered for them, even though I knew OKC was probably going to win that Game 7, dude.
Yeah.
All
of this is better than the match we're supposed to be talking about. That's for sure.
That's where I'm. That's where I'm segueing into now.
Oh damn!
I mentioned it before. Great to see half of my top 5 tag teams in attendance. Holla at Dudley Boys and the Hardy Boys. I think me, Jose, and Ken are gonna get tickets to go see them over at where are they gonna be? Jersey?
I think Jersey, yeah.
For Bound for Glory?
Bound for Glory, I think it is.
I bet you the plane tickets cost more than the tickets, bro.
Oh,
I
yeah,
bet
for
you,
sure.
Dude. So, man, that light blue was on it for the Fantastic Four weekend. Punk wore it. Fraxium had it on, dude.
Right.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right about that. Great movie, by the way. It was fantastic.
Yeah. I still got to see it. I saw Superman again yesterday. It was great. So I think, like you said, Andrade should be leading his own LIJ faction, just like how the Wyatt Six were out there. Love that stable. Rest in peace, Bray.
Love
Did you
Vader.
see that Death Valley driver by the former Gacy NXT cult leader?
I saw
John's
that.
John's still active, but I can't
Mhm.
get Braun to do an F5 with a non-active Brock. More on that later. Shh. Come on. LOL. Montez Ford knows how to fly, man. You see that when he got thrown out, that flip all the way out to the. Oh my God.
Yo, the Street
Um,
Profits are great. I don't give a damn what anybody says. I like those guys, man.
yeah, they're big boys, dude. That Abby Witch backslam on BFAB was great. I can't stand BFAB. I don't know if I told you guys, but like Kenny was asking, what's with all the females in the thing? I think they were doing like, you remember back in the day, Jose, with Lita and Stacy
Yeah.
when they were
Yeah.
managing the Dudleys and the Hard. I think they were maybe going for something like that where they want to.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but that's what I reminded me of. In any case, I'm like, well, that guy at the Orlando airport I saw last year waiting in line to get an autograph from BFAB. I'm like, bro, that's BFAB. Do you know?
Yeah.
I just met. Do you know who was on that airplane? I just met LA Knight, Apollo Cruz, Chelsea Green, Nathan Frazier was there. Oh, Carmelo Hayes said hi to me too on the way in. I'm like,
Mhm.
bro, all these guys, and you're over here trying to get BFAB's autograph. I'm dead.
Chelsea
Simp.
Green.
I'm dead.
I love
Oh,
Chelsea.
they killed Candace, bro. Oh my God.
Oh, they murdered her.
We can only hope.
Kudos to Gargano for putting his wife on that spot, bro.
Apparently, it's not the first time it's happened, too.
Right, Stephanie.
Yeah. No, I mean to her specifically. Like she's taking bumps like that for real. Apparently, which is
Dude,
crazy.
Nathan has to have the record for how fast you can go up a ladder in a match during a ladder match, you know? That one is for my wife and my father-in-law who can't do the ladder match drama cell. They're like, I'll watch any match, Lou. I just can't watch ladder matches where they take their sweet time climbing up
Yeah,
that
because fucking
ladder. And
stupid.
they just can't do it, bro. Oh, shit.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Oh boy, they always tell me, Lou, I know how much you love this, but the ladder match gimmick, I can't do the whole I'm climbing, mama, I'm climbing.
It's rough. It's rough.
I thought that, hey, I said they take a pretty good beating. You got to watch the whole match. They take a pretty good beating, so I get where they're trying to sell. But
A
yeah,
lot of
I
people.
just thought that was funny that Nathan was just like, woo, woo, you know.
Mhm.
I
Oh
think
yeah.
he's pushing like a whole Flash gimmick, right, with that outfit too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Yep. Take it away.
go ahead. No, so I guess the point for them doing the TLC at SummerSlam was because SummerSlam was the 25-year anniversary for when the TLC was invented
Mm-hmm.
by the Hardys, the Dudleys, and Edge and Christian.
Yep.
And so they were commemorating that, which all three of those tag teams had great matches. We all know this, but this match in particular, I liked. There was a few spots I really liked. First of all, shout out to Ciampa. How strong does your core have to be for you to hang on
Dude,
off the titles?
not afraid of heights.
Yeah, that was
No,
crazy. That was crazy.
that
Oof.
was crazy. Like his core is strong. If
I
you
was
gotta,
sweating for him.
because he's a big guy, right? Like he's a lot bigger than I am. So
He's ripped. I
yeah,
wouldn't say
dude,
big. I think he's ripped. Like
he's
he's just,
shredded.
I don't
Yeah,
know how much fat he's got on his body.
yeah, for
Probably
sure.
not
Um,
He's
much.
shredded. He's shredded as shit. But man, that Spanish fly. Who took that Spanish fly? Was it Angelo Dawkins? That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. My old girl, Johnny's wife, taking that bump was wild. You know, was it Nathan Frazier who went for the spear? Like he went for that edge spot and he missed.
Yeah. I was like, he's going for the edge spot. And
Yeah.
then when he didn't get it, I was like, oh,
Oh yeah. I was like, wait, what just happened?
can't make that look good. Everybody's seen that spot.
Yeah, for sure. And I gotta say, my favorite moment of this match, besides the fact that I love the Motor City Machine Guns and Street Profits are dope, motherfucking Andrade and Ray Phoenix, man. Listen, the way Andrade had Ray Phoenix, like he kind of gave him a shimmy up, and Ray Phoenix just jumped up high Like he didn't even need the ladder. I thought that was a great spot. How Ray Phoenix got up there and hung onto those titles for a minute,
Oh, the acrobats?
that was crazy.
That was nuts. That's one way
That
to
was
do
crazy. That was my
it.
favorite spot. I was like, man, this dude Ray Phoenix. I love Penta more, but that dude Ray Phoenix, what he's
Have,
doing with Andrade was pretty cool.
have you guys seen Lucha Underground?
Here and there.
Dude, it was great.
Here
He
and
was
there.
great
No, I'm not
there.
watching that.
Oh man, you gotta check it out, Ken. You'd like it. Trust me.
Oh yeah.
I think Ludwig Kaiser is doing a better Grande Americano than Chad Gable is. I'm just putting that out. Ludwig Kaiser's no joke, but
out of
Dude,
all
who's
that,
under there?
I just wish Andrade and Ciampa would be on their own. Is all I wish.
Andrade can go, man. I like Andrade a lot.
They both should be single in their own thing. That's what I
Yeah.
think.
I thought Andrade should be your Money in the Bank, if not him or LA Knight.
No.
I had LA Knight, then I had Andrade, then I had Seth. But hey, you know. But yeah, that was my favorite spot, the Ray Phoenix jumping onto Andrade up there. Like it's pretty fucking high, you know?
Yeah.
Which I thought was great. But you know, solid match. I
What
had
happened?
who did I have winning? I had for some reason I had Andrade and Ray Phoenix, but obviously that wasn't gonna happen. The Wyatt 6 won that one.
Yeah.
I took an L again, so that's
I took the L off top. I didn't.
yeah.
I took an L too because it was just hard for me to predict. I liked all the teams.
I did too.
It was very hard to predict. I love when matches get like that because that was one of the biggest problems of the sport, right? That everybody thinks it's predictable, and
yeah.
So
I mean, if you think about it, with the Bray Wyatt team, that is predictable in a way.
Yeah. I like how they came back on his birthday too. What would have been Bray's birthday? That was a nice gesture.
Oh, if I'd have known that, it'd have definitely been it.
I didn't know any of that stuff. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie to you. I feel like I missed an episode. When did the Wyatt Six win the belts? I thought the Street Profits still had them.
No, they beat the
I wouldn't
Street
know.
Profits on SmackDown. I think it was. It was either was it SmackDown or Saturday Night? I think it was SmackDown.
You know what it is, Jose? I still remember that badass TLC that you told Kenny that they did to win them.
The one on
The Profits?
SmackDown. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Listen, how that wasn't a WrestleMania match was crazy because that's one of the greatest TLCs of all
Dude,
time.
that's exactly what I said. I'm like, why isn't this match in WrestleMania? Why did you put it on SmackDown? I was like, all right.
That match was fucking fire. That match was gas. This one was okay, but that one on SmackDown, that's a classic for me.
This one
Yeah.
fucking gave me gas.
Get off my lawn, Karen.
Get off my fucking lawn.
Get off my fucking
Get your
lawn.
fucking ladders and shit off my fucking lawn.
Hey, we done with the 90s. Hey, all right, Kenny, go ahead.
All right.
We
next
done with the 90s.
Well, if you thought that was fun. Coming up next, we got match number 3. If y'all are ready, if everybody's good.
I'm good.
Please say yes. All right. Next, we get, oh boy, Becky Lynch, Hogan versus Valkyria, whatever the fuck it is. Man, I really just wanted to see if Lyra could wrestle, and it turns out I would never find out.
I'm dead.
I have so much on this. If y'all want to go first, you can. But I got more notes on this match than probably anything.
Kenny, before or after the cuffs? I gotta know.
Oh, that even. Even. All right, look, I'm gonna do this. All right. So my pick was Lyra because obviously you should put the young talent over in this situation. But no, we know about Becky Lynch now, don't we? As I told Jose, Becky put out the ultimate Hulk Hogan fucking tribute, Barry. Worst match of the whole entire weekend, I think. A simple wrestling match would have went so far. Becky's so good in ring. She's trying to put over this young girl she's friends with, I guess. I think she kind of hates her. But in real life, all she had to do was like she did with Bianca. Her and Becky and Bianca had that fantastic match. It was wrestling. Like, she really put Bianca over there. It's like, I think Becky put anybody over, and I'm not sure if she won or not. But anyway, she made her at least look good. All she
Oh
had to
yeah,
do was with Lyra here. She could have just had a nice match with her, show her how good, showed her what she was, and just put it over, man. But no, she made her look stupid this entire way with all this dumb shit. Like,
yeah,
I mean, if I'm in a fight with someone and I have a crowbar, yeah, first thing I'm gonna do is drop it. That was fucking stupid. That's why I hate weapons matches with people that don't know how to do them. The excitement of watching someone set up a table is always great. Gym table, of course. Somebody set up tables for no fucking reason, always. Did anyone else see the little chain they hid under the announce table when somebody went crashing through the announce table? I saw the chain hiding under there, and I'm like, yep, that's about to get used. And sure enough, she came up with the chain. That was funny. I don't know if anyone else saw that. I did.
I
I'm like,
saw
can we just
something
get
else I'll mention that you'll like.
I'll mention
cool?
it. Yeah.
I'm like, can we get a fucking wrestling match, please, tonight? Just any at all. No wrestling up to this point. I wanted to, like I said, I wanted to see if young Lyra here could wrestle. I guess I won't be finding out because fucking Becky
Young
just
Lyra.
healing it up. So Lyra's
She's a cutie.
hand evidently comes to fucking zip ties. And even Michael Cole is like, oh, she got her hand because he's thinking it happened. It's not what they planned, but it is what it is. It's happened now. You got to roll with it. But no, this fucking moron in front of a zoomed in camera puts her hand back in the fucking zip tie and pretends it's staying there. And now she's running all over the place trying to figure out how to cut the zip tie off. And now she's going to go over to the fucking turnbuckle and struggle with it minutes before finally trying to get it off while Becky's doing God knows what over there, just having a nap or a sandwich or something. And she can't get it cut on the fucking turnbuckle, so she gives up on that. And then out of nowhere, I'm like, fuck this match. I literally wrote down at this point, fuck this match. At this point, she does a fucking fire extinguisher spot. And then she tries to put on the fire extinguisher. Like, what's sharp on the fire extinguisher? She finally gets it somehow. Either that or she finally gave up now. Like 20 minutes ago, by the way. Oh my God. And then after that, we get a fucking 2. I'm like, go home. This whole thing has been a nightmare. Everything y'all tried to do did not work. For fuck's sake, right now is not the time to go home. You fucked the entire matchup. End it now.
Yeah.
Good God. What the fuck were they doing?
Yeah.
Her Lyra's inability to just not fly and not change whatever. Like, that's what I hate is these fucking people now where whatever the plan is, they have to do it. You know, that's the problem. Like back in the day, you watch all those old matches, they're wrong out of time. And fuck it. Change it. Do something else. Whatever you had planned didn't work, fucking do something else. And most of the time you come up with even cooler shit on the fly as you go and you get great results, all kinds of classes and stuff like that. But no, this fucking moron puts her hand back in the zip ties and everybody. And then just there's a relic. None of this was wrestling. What the fuck happened? What was any of this shit? And Becky fucking buried her. Rightfully so, I guess. Now we know. I'd have had her shit waiting on her in the back on her way out. I'd have handed her a shit and say, keep walking straight up, personally. I'd have had walking the fuck out of here. And I will tell you now, since we talked about the women's top 10, my top 10 has fucking changed.
Fuck who?
I said my women's top 10 list has definitely fucking changed. Someone scratched the fuck off of it.
Oh shit.
Louis, go ahead.
All right, I'm going in here.
Tell me how great this match was now.
I give it a Dave Meltzer 5-star, Ken.
You have to. Yeah, 5.5 all day.
I think you and
6.
Jose, I think you hate Dave as much as the Bucks hate him, and I think Jose hates CM Punk as much as the Bucks hate him.
I hate Dave Meltzer too. For the record.
Fuck Dave Meltzer.
Yeah.
Oh shit. So I think the cup issue that Ken, exasperated on there, I think it might have happened because they forgot a safety word. Just saying. Thank God Lyra's cute. When she came up, because I'm just saying, because
not that good.
I was shocked that they pushed her up that fast from NXT. All that movement in the match card I'm so glad they brought the moving promos back. It brought me back to the aggression era. But bro, did you see that GIF I sent you? I was minding my own business, and there was the fucking king of the jungle and his boy in the back. You could put Lyra's promo back there, her promo card, and it'd be the same thing. Way too much movement. I'm like, girl, they stopped promoting the match already. Why are you still moving?
Yeah.
So I heard Kenny slip in the Hogan there to my girl Bex.
Oh, yeah. Awful.
Ken, I just gotta say, I don't know how y'all missed her new intro song. It was a classic. It was I am a real American.
Oh, that's right. Damn.
Gotcha. You guys were expecting me to talk about how she really did have a real intro, but I thought I'd hit you guys with that.
It might as well have been, for sure. Might as well have been.
Becky Hogan.
Becky Hogan.
And then,
bro, I really want to know if it's her. Like, if they just write this badly, or if Becky really just puts herself over all the fuck. I'm like, I want to know.
Dude, I mean, I'm a huge Becky fan. I'm probably not changing my top 10, but like, I think my least favorite thing is when she came back and they put her in NXT just so she could become a Triple Crown champion. They just gave her the belt. I'm like, can you guys at least build up to it, please? No, I'm just going to give her the belt. And I'm just like, I hate when they do that. You know why I hate that, Jose? Because the guys that I love, Chris, Eddie, you know, my four horsemen. I know Ken's four horsemen. My four horsemen, they grinded all over the world to get a fucking title shot. You know? And then these guys are just handed them. Like Oprah's handing out, you get a car, you get a car, you get a title shot. And you're gonna win it. Oh my God. Dude. So that was the one thing that was my least favorite part of Becky's career, was that when I'm going to go to NXT just so I can become a Triple Crown. Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
You're going to wrestle for at least a month though, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm just going to win it on the fucking regular show on a Tuesday night. What?
Yeah, shit. Yeah, that was it. I agree. That was shit.
Yeah, I hated that. Then I miss Sasha Purple Hair Bailey showed up. And anybody else notice? Here we go. The spot that Ken brought up with the chain. Did anybody else notice that Becky didn't use the chain that was in her hand the whole time Becky was punching her?
Yeah.
I was like, I think you were supposed to take that chain from her, or she's gonna hit you with it.
I did not see that. I did not see that.
That was painful.
That's on my notes.
Wow. Damn, that's worse than I even thought. I didn't even. By then, I was so fucking mad. I wasn't even watching. I missed the whole Bailey thing. I told Jose, I'm like, what happened? Where did Bailey come from? I wasn't even watching anymore. I was so fucking aggravated with this shit.
Somebody said Thickums, and here she comes. Anybody? So, dude, Jose, you're gonna like this one, dude. That Lyra leg drop from out of nowhere. Dude, damn!
I never want to see her again. Period.
And still, I thought for sure Lyra would win for the fans, so I'm taking the L on this one, boys.
Oh, man. Yeah.
No.
He's not giving the fans any booking, bro. I'm talking about H. He is not giving the fans anything.
I'm 4-5 at this point.
I knew Lyra was going to lose.
No Lyra. Triple H is just sticking the middle finger to all the fans in this one, bro.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, shit finishes left and right.
I had big time. Listen, I love big time Bex, man. She's on my list. Trust me, she is.
Not anymore.
Take it away, Jose.
Here's the deal, though. This was weaker than the Tiffany match. I agree.
Oh no, this was awful.
This was way weaker. This was weaker.
Whoa.
I didn't like the
Tiffany match.
Worst match of the weekend. Worst match.
Here's my stick with the Tiffany match.
One of the worst matches I've ever seen.
I didn't like the Tiffany match because I don't like Tiffany, and I didn't like the outcome. The fact that Jade lost, that she made a mistake, that cost her the match. Fuck it, whatever. This match I did not like because this was atrocious. This was not good. I literally took 2 piss breaks during this match, and I yawned for half of it. I was like, this is kind of boring. And I love Becky Lynch. Here's my thing, though. I never cared for Lyra Valkyria. From the moment I first laid eyes on her, is that the right term to say? I knew.
Mhm.
I just kind of got a feeling, man. I was like, this girl ain't it. And Becky kind of proved it. She buried the shit out of Lyra. I'm not gonna say with good reason or not. Point is, Lyra's character is not credible. I
No.
don't see her going anywhere at all, and Becky just confirmed it.
Yeah.
I don't know
If
if
that was her
Becky.
attempt at putting her friend over, boy, that was not it.
Yeah,
I know where she was going.
the fact that that's the thing.
Back to NXT.
Lyra's trying to be so hard
Stop
to be
even.
Becky Lynch. Nowhere near close. She's
That
not
motherfucker
credible.
would be getting cut tomorrow.
Lyra's not credible, man. Here's my thing. I think Becky was doing her a favor at this point, man. She put her out of her misery.
Yeah,
It's
pretty
like
much.
it's like beating a dead horse. Exactly. And listen, full credit to Bailey. Oh, Bailey. For
Yeah.
trying to save Lyra, right? She tried saving her in a way,
I'm
right?
about to say that aggravates me because then they just made Bailey look stupid too for no reason. Like, what the
Oh,
fuck
She
was
is
any of
but
this?
yeah.
stupid. With that hair, she is
This whole
stupid.
thing was stupid, man. What the
Let her
fuck?
change that hair, and then we'll talk.
Ooh, man, bring back that ponytail. But anyway,
She
No,
already
I
bring
said
back
she
want
never
real
will.
Becky back, not that cornball crap. Ugh,
hey,
hugger.
Oh
hey,
yeah,
hey,
Ugh,
no,
yeah,
no, 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 no slandering Hugger Bailey.
yeah.
ugh.
No slandering that. I love
Bro.
that.
That's got to be on your top 5 in the woman's, isn't it?
Oh yeah, big
Oh
time.
yeah,
I love
absolutely,
Bailey.
absolutely.
I love Bailey. Yeah,
No.
Bailey not being in the top 5 is crazy. But
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah,
Her in ring is phenomenal.
her in ring is phenomenal. Her heel works
Yeah,
phenomenal.
her in ring's good, but that's the only. I loved her when she went heel, dude. That was the when I started liking her. She finally
Ooh,
went
man.
heel. That was
Outside of
great.
the outside of that look, my favorite Bailey look is the one where she had the red hair and the glasses when Lita first came back and tried to
Yeah,
challenge her.
yeah,
When she
yeah.
was in Damage Control, I was like,
Yep.
man, Bailey got it going on. But anyway,
We'll get to
Yeah,
all that. We'll
she
get to
needs
all
to
that
lose the
some other
purple
yeah,
hair though.
I
That's a cry for help right there. She's saying,
man,
"I miss Sasha.
time.
I
I
miss
thought for a
Sasha so
second,
much."
because
Oh
you
fuck,
know,
Sasha's
oh man,
now we
you
see now
know,
more than ever that Bailey was carrying Sasha the entire fucking time. Sasha's garbage now.
She's
yeah,
got 8 belts. She
Yeah,
thinks she's
handed to her
Austin
from nobody
Aries.
fucking promotions.
yeah, yeah,
Because she's worse than Becky and won't let anyone win. That's why she looks herself to
yeah,
win in everything. Her fucking shit is garbage. She looks like shit in every match now.
yeah.
You can see it. You can totally see it how WWE had to carry her.
She 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 kind of always went all out in WWE too. I watched her Charlotte versus Sasha like 10 times,
Yeah,
whatever the matches they had back and
and she's
forth.
definitely
Remember?
gotten lazy.
She used to always fight like it was her last match, and I didn't mean that in a good way. I meant like my brother said, I would cringe watching her, dude. Some of the spots
Yeah,
that she would do.
yeah,
Oh, and she's so small. It's like if you
yep.
were maybe Naya doing those spots, I'd maybe
Oh,
less cringe.
Oh,
Nia never needs to
anybody
touch
but
a ring
Nia.
ever.
like
Anybody but
like
Nia Jax.
wrestling a couch, huh?
Yeah, the
That's
fucking
what Jim
refrigerator.
said.
And yeah, everyone hit the points. I just gotta say to close it off. Rest in peace to Becky Lynch's theme, man. I miss the old theme. But anyway, I still love Becky Lynch. Had her
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Becky Lynch. Rest in peace, Lyra. Whatever the fuck. Fuck all of them.
yeah, rest in peace, Lyra. Yeah,
Just
I
bastard.
yeah, I didn't like her to begin with, and now it's just like it's over. She's the female Karen
Yep.
Cross. She wishes.
Maybe
But
so.
anyway, yeah,
Maybe so.
weakest match of the whole SummerSlam event for
Oh
sure.
yeah, that was awful.
Yeah,
That was embarrassing.
yeah,
Embarrassing.
yeah. But it picks back up a little bit, right? Get into the next match, Ken.
All right. So
Did we
next
have
week.
wait,
Go
how's
ahead.
our predictions going for night 2? Did you guys all had Becky winning?
I had Becky winning.
Yeah.
I thought she would be a decent person and put her friend over. So no, I did not have Becky winning.
I think I'm with you, Ken. I'd
I
take
was I
another
was
out.
I was trying to fucking give her some kind of credit and be decent,
Same.
but no, of course not. So I'm 4-5 at the moment.
Yeah.
That gets worse
Uh,
for pretty much the rest of the time.
Are we combining night 1? Okay.
I just kept my streak. I just kept the whole thing going all the way.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I kept it as one number. All right. I don't think I get anything else right for the rest of time. So there's that.
Me
Solo.
neither.
I'm 5-4, so
Solo versus Jacob Fatu in a fucking cage match. We'll get to that. Yeah, I took the last one. Anybody want this?
Sure, I'll take this next match.
Oh, good.
Jesus
go.
Christ. I took a big fat L on this one. Man,
Yeah.
I spoiler alert. All these matches from here on out, which is there's 3 of them. There's 2 more coming up. They're all L's.
Yeah. Yeah. Just
They're all
all
L's.
L's, dog.
They're all
Yeah.
L's for sure. But
Yeah.
this match, a little disappointing. I like it.
Yeah.
It was a little
Yeah.
disappointing, man.
Did
I
not like
expect a
this.
lot more from Jacob.
Mm-hmm.
But man, Kenny and I talked about this on Messenger while you guys were away. You and Christian. Shout out to Christian who couldn't make it.
I
Unfortunately.
cut up on
Christian.
everything.
That cage is so small, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You mentioned that. Right. Right. There you go.
Either I'm going
TKO
insane.
budget cuts.
Look, Luis mentioned Hell in a Cell. Obviously, that's bigger, but think about it. Think about a cage. Think about a cage from even 2000, from fucking WrestleMania 2000 to the cage
Yeah.
now. It's a lot smaller.
Yep.
Literally 2 steps to the top. It's like already
Yep.
TKO budget cuts.
TKO budget cuts. That's probably it. But man, that's disappointing. That and the fact that
I'll tell you.
all you got to do to win this match is walk out the entrance. That's
Mhm.
super disappointing. I don't like that at all.
That's always been a thing. Just no one uses it because it's a shitty ending.
That's a
Yeah.
shitty ending. Yeah, I used to like people climbing and just
Me
know,
too.
Yeah.
Climbing.
It's always been a thing that going out of the door was a way to win cage matches. That's always been a rule, but you don't do it because it fucking sucks.
That's a
Maybe I'm
heel,
just right.
cowardly heel thing to do. Yeah.
Yeah, unless you play up like a fucking shitty heel thing, like a fucking heel
Yellow
doing
belly.
it. Then maybe, yeah, right. If you do the yellow heel thing, maybe that works or something. But
Yeah,
nobody usually takes that spot because it's.
I was of the opinion that this match was going to hit harder than it did, but man, Solo took kind of an ass whooping a little bit, not as much as I thought he would. Obviously, he wound up winning. I took an L because I had Jacob Fatu all the way for this, but didn't happen. He got packed up in the end, by the MFTs. But out comes Jimmy Uso, right, to save the day, 1 against 3, and then he takes a big boot from Kane. I mean, Talatonga. Not Kane, Talatonga.
Right.
Took a big ass boot.
Kane and Tonga.
Yeah, exactly. But I like at the end how they locked up 2 of them and just Jacob made light work of them, which makes sense. It was gonna happen. That moonsault off the top cage, that was pretty cool. That's always a good time. When Kurt Angle used to do it, that was a good time. Jeff Hardy hitting the swanton off the top of the cage, that was a fun time. So watching Jacob hit a moonsault, even if the guys were already standing up and not lying on their backs, right? It's still a good time. Other than
it was
that,
too late.
it was an okay match. Not the match I thought it was going to be. I wish Jacob would have won, but Solo took the W. I'm thinking there's a reason behind why that happened, because if you want to push Jacob to the main event, okay, make him lose. Make him not win the U.S. title. I get that. But we'll see what happens from here on out. Probably they're going to keep this going. To win, who knows? But those are my comments. Luis, take it away.
I think Luis just said he stepped off for a minute, so I'll take it.
Okay.
Yeah, man. What do I say every time about these matches, man? There's too many goddamn run-ins. So finally we get a cage match, and there's still fucking run-ins. What was the point in the fucking cage? Why do we even have a cage if everybody still fucking runs in? What was the point in that? I'm like, oh, a cage match. Maybe we get a match between 2 people. No, there's still run-ins everywhere. I'm like, why the fucking cage? It could have been just any match ever. It's so stupid. Solo win was blah. I'm gonna catch Luis when he gets back, because I think he had mentioned the whole spot off the top of the cage or whatever that he did or something somewhere else or whatever. But it was too fucking late. It was too little too late by then. If he had did that for the win and made it a big moment and put him over, sure, that'd have been a big fucking awesome thing to see. But he did it when he already lost. Like, who cares now?
Yeah, the match was over.
The match is over. He lost. It's a flat shit ending. No one's excited. And then he does his spot. Like, oh well, fucking thanks. Like, what was that for? None of it sense. This was awful. This is another shit that had potential, and it was shit.
Had a lot of potential. It just let me down big time because I know Jacob Fatu can go in the ring for sure.
Yes.
And Solo, I don't know what they're doing with Solo. He needed the win for sure because he's been taking L's lately, and I never cared for Solo much, but I like the fact that they're just letting him be himself and be funny.
Solo's solid, man. He's okay. I
Yeah,
like him.
okay.
He's a little slow, but that works for old school shit if you do it right. You can milk and stuff and make it look good. I don't mind if somebody's kind of slow moving. That's fine. For a big guy like he is, he does a lot of athletic stuff, so he's pretty solid.
He's
I don't
funny.
mind. I don't mind him. But him winning here was just so flat, dude. And
Yeah.
all the goddamn run-ins. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't understand that. I'm like, so many run-ins, even with a cage. Mentioned it, man. You mentioned, like, you were talking about the cage dimension. I make them smaller on purpose to do big spots.
Mm-hmm.
And then be less dangerous. Like, oh, look at this crazy thing he did off the top of the cage. I'm like, yeah, but he's not doing it off the same cage fucking, Mick did.
Yeah.
It's this little bitty ass cage. That shit's not even all that impressive, man. I mean, I say that from a fat guy sitting in a chair. I get it. But I'm just saying, it's not the same thing. I don't know. I didn't like it at all. It was stupid. Solo winning was flat. And a million run-ins in a fucking cage match. Why fucking cage? I don't understand it.
Yeah.
Finally could have had a match between two people in a cage.
Yeah.
And no, we still got every goddamn member in the history of ever run into a fucking cage. What was the point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Luis?
Yeah. Solo is just hard to get into, huh? You
I
guys
don't mind-
remember when they had him bury John at Crown Jewel?
Solid, man. Yeah, he's solid though. I like his work. He's, like I said, he's a little slow moving. You weren't here when I said he's a little slow moving, but
Yeah.
he's not bad. I like him.
He's
He just
funny.
did just right here. It wasn't the spot for him, man.
He's a funny guy.
I guess. They got to get Hikuleo out of that stable eventually, man. I love that guy.
Yes.
Tala. My bad. Tala.
I want more of that guy. I want more of that guy.
Yeah.
He's tall. Because he's taller than you, and he's taller than me.
Yeah.
And he's definitely taller than me.
And LOL, I still call shenanigans. What was this free TV stuff? Like Ken just said, way too many people coming in, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, and then even if we're gonna do the coming in spot, Jay should have been out there to help Jimmy too. What was Jay doing? Having a drink?
It wouldn't make
Oh,
sense.
shit.
It wouldn't make sense because Jay's not involved in that.
But it's still like,
But
I
I get
really
it.
think
He went
I
home
know
after
he's
night one. He's at
doing
the
the-
hotel.
yeah, like he's right, getting drunk again. He wasn't like, man,
That's
he
brutal,
did-
man.
dude. I'm like, they
This
need
is
to
turning
bring
into
back
me.
Jay, and they need to bring back the Usos because I love how the New Day's still there. I need to see them run it back in that
God,
tag division.
no.
The tag division, it's missing them. I think, you know what I mean, Jose? They need to
Oh
lead
God,
it.
the New Day, man.
The New Day can go away forever.
The old day. And then he did the spot. Jacob did the spot. Oh,
Right.
gas and no brakes.
That's what I
Wow.
said. And I was telling Jose, yeah, he did it, but it's too little too late by then. He already done
Yeah.
fucking lost.
Yeah, the match is
It just
over.
fell flat. Like, what was the point?
Match is over.
Should
Oh,
have
I'm
had
so
him
glad
do
he did the spot after his
and
ass
win the
kick.
belt.
If he'd have did to win, did that to win, and it'd have been a big spot. Yeah, that's how you put him over. But don't do it after when he's just pouting because he got his ass kicked. Well, that just fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Way to
free
kill the
TV
spot.
crap.
Totally killed the
definitely-
spot.
Oh yeah, free TV crap. And I honestly, I think I definitely took the L on this one. I'm back to 500 there, Ken, 5-5.
Yeah, Jacob Fatu, like I said, I took an L.
Meanwhile, and they're making the rounds with the camera crew. I heard Tiger Lily from Peter Pan was there. And
Yeah.
then Kenny, Russell Wilson's just making the rounds through the league now. He's on the Giants now. I remember when he was back in
Uh-oh.
Seattle with Collins winning championships. He's been on Denver, and I thought he was at somewhere else after that, no?
Yeah, I think so. Hold on, where did Kenny go?
Ken?
I'm right
Yeah.
here. What's up? Sorry, I was talking to somebody.
Oh, you're fine.
No worries.
Go ahead.
No worries. Yeah, but I guess he's on the Giants now. But yeah, so little camera
I'm sorry.
introduction there.
What happened? I missed.
Russell Wilson.
Oh yeah,
Remember,
yeah. Russell. Yeah. Russell's with the Giants. Yes.
Yeah, he's making the rounds, bro, of the league.
Yeah.
He was.
Yeah.
I still remember when he was in Seattle, winning championships with Collins as his coach. And then he
Yeah.
went to Denver. Was he somewhere else before the Giants and after Denver? Am I missing one? I thought I am. Was he in
No,
Texas?
no, I think it was just Seattle.
Yeah.
And then Denver, and then Giants. Now I think.
Okay, I could have sworn there was one more. All
I don't
right,
think
that's
so.
how off I am on football, bro.
I don't
Thank the
think so. I
Chiefs.
think that's it. I could be wrong.
Thank the Chiefs for that.
Yeah. No, I hear you. I understand.
The next match is going to be probably my favorite. I'm going to make you guys laugh hard if I haven't already on the next match. You guys want me to lead?
Yeah,
Go
go.
ahead.
Take it away.
So, Dirty Dom versus the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. And I got to say, at the kickoff, you guys should have seen the kickoff, man. You all see the kickoff? Dirty Dom is so over.
Oh
he
yeah.
was saying stuff like, I'm a 20-year vet. AJ's across from him saying, no, you're not. And then he was saying stuff like, I'm the best Mysterio in the business. And
Yeah.
he said, no, you're not. The best Mysterio is Rey Mysterio Jr., but he's a deadbeat dad. And Rhea isn't your mommy anymore. So how about this?
I
Unc is
saw
going to
that.
straighten you out. That was so
Unc
good.
is gonna straighten you out. I saw that.
Yeah.
I was so dead. Oh, that was such a great promo. I'm like, I'm into this match. Let's go. So we go
Yeah.
into the match, right? And we start off with our entrances. Dude, that Dirty Dom entrance is solid. He had the original Rey mask from WCW, right?
Yeah.
The purple, yeah. And then AJ one-upped it with that Eddie Guerrero lowrider and tights entrance with the sun
Talk
there
about
next
it.
to him.
Yeah. He had the tights and
Bro.
stuff. It was great.
And you know I love me some Eddie, man. I don't mean to sound like Sasha every time that I'm an Eddie guy, but
Yeah.
all her promos, my brother's like,
I wish she'd learn from him.
I think that's what I told my brother too, Ken. He's like, my brother warned me. He's like, watch out for Sasha, bro. Every time she does a promo, she mentions she loves Eddie.
Yeah.
Like, I got it. We got it.
She didn't pay attention very much.
And then, oh, here we go.
Except for the lying, cheating, and stealing part.
Yeah, that was some Rick Rude mental games right there. Doing the Eddie Guerrero tights, the tights that he wore during the match.
Yeah.
Oh shit! And then I got to see old school Eddie. You did it. He hit me spot. You know DQ.
They did a double Eddie spot there.
Yeah. Dom learned from his real poppy there, Jose.
This whole match was Eddie spots. The leaping splash from Dominic onto that Eddie used to do from the ring, the side of the ring, inside the ring.
Yep.
The swanton bomb thinking thing, the halfway splash. Yeah.
The flipping senton. Yeah.
The flipping senton. Yeah, that's what it's called. I forgot the name for a second.
I believe it's that. Yeah.
Yeah. This match was great, man. This AJ cannot have a bad match.
Nope.
Ever.
Yeah.
And I've been watching AJ since Wednesday night pay-per-views on TNA.
Yeah, I caught up on the first 5 episodes in. So yeah, he was the first division, X Division champ, first tag team champ with Jerry Lynn, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. With Jerry Lynn, yeah. Absolutely. Back when they had the NWA World Title on TNA, yeah, that was a great time. That was a great time. I love AJ. I've been following him since the beginning, and I knew he was going to have a great match. Yeah, the Eddie tights was great. The AJ Styles, what was it? The Styles Heat. The shirt was great.
Yeah.
The lowrider, fantastic. You know, a Dom 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 loosening up his boot and then hitting AJ with it. That
Yeah.
was great. That was a classic Eddie moment. This was an Eddie tribute match, and I'm all for it. You know,
Me
it's
too.
Yeah.
this was honestly speaking, man. I'm looking at this list. This might be the best pure wrestling match of night two.
No, it was by far.
When we talk about the art of wrestling, yeah, for the love of the sport, this was the match. This was the sleeper match. How I did not think this was going to be the sleeper pick was beyond me. I always thought that the Jacob Fatu one would be the sleeper
Figured it
pick,
would
but
be. Nah.
turns out it was the AJ match.
Yeah.
And this is great. This is great. You know, Eddie, or I keep saying Eddie, rest in peace, Eddie.
Yeah.
Down with the chair, he falls on his back, and AJ puts the chair around his neck, falls to the ground too, the light cheating, stealing. That was great.
That
I
match
mentioned
did
the
no wrong. I had
yeah,
Dirty Dom all the way too. I love AJ, but there was no way Dom was losing that belt. That's his Poppy's belt, man.
I had AJ winning this match.
I did too. I
I
was
had
hoping.
AJ winning this match. You know why? Because I had AJ maybe running it back against John Cena, maybe because John Cena hasn't won the IC belt. So I figured John might go for the IC belt to round up his cabinet because that's the only title it doesn't have, right? So I thought AJ was
Right.
going to win for that
I
reason.
didn't know that. Really?
Yeah,
I thought for sure he won it when he was on Raw.
AJ. No, John never won the IC title.
Yeah. Now that
Never
you
won
mention
it.
it, you're right. I remember his U.S. title days. He was my favorite when he was the U.S. champ.
Yeah, that's why I had AJ winning because I remember watching John and AJ go at it, and they had great matches.
Rene Dupree.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think he fought Eddie at one point for the belt too.
yeah, he
The U.S.
did.
title.
He
Oh,
did.
that was the best, dude. That SmackDown era. I'm so glad I was alive during that, bro. That
You
was
know,
such a mark.
yeah, yeah, great match for me. I have no complaints. You know, you mentioned it. Dom is so over right now. People are trying to hate him, but they cheer him at the same time. People love this guy.
Just like Eddie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Eddie,
and
I was shocked. Like, you guys love a heel, right? Vince was probably like, wait a second. Eddie's a heel right now. You guys are cheering for him?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
and people
That was
love
great.
Dom too. So I hope big things are coming from Dom later on, but we'll see what happens. They did their thing,
Yeah.
so I have no complaints. Kenny?
Yeah, yeah. At some point, I had kind of thought maybe Dom because I'd even said like, man, Dom is just hot. You almost don't want to stop that. Like, man, he just got the crowd in his hands. He's such a charisma machine. Uh, I love both of these dudes, man. Dom. One thing I wanted to mention too. Dom just sells and takes every move so well. Like he sells the fuck out
He
of stuff, and he can
does.
take a move just so perfectly.
He
God, I love
does.
that. He's so good. Uh, I, man, so there's this one part where Dom does this flying spot. AJ turns into a submission. I thought that was really fucking cool.
Oh
What a
yeah, yeah.
unique spot that is to do that. Something like that is such a unique. I absolutely love that. And like, I guess I got like in the middle of my notes, I've been drinking at this point, and I'm like, man, at this point, we don't say enough like how cool it would be if like right now Dom had turned on Ray and had Eddie in his corner. You know what I mean? Like if that was
That'd
still
have
if
been
we
great.
still had that dude, like God, that'd have been so awesome.
Yeah,
We're
but
Dream
Eddie
missing that
died
match.
so
so
young.
hard, bro. That would be so fucking
Dream
cool
match.
right now, bro.
That would have been
Imagine
phenomenal.
like Dom is killing it right now, but imagine if you had Eddie with him in this shit, dude. That shit would go so
Oh,
fucking hard, bro.
Yeah, had Eddie
perfect,
lived,
dude.
had Eddie still been
Man,
alive, oh yeah,
that would
Dream
be
match.
going so fucking hard right now.
yeah, yeah.
God.
Although, I know you don't get mad at me, but I wouldn't be surprised if Chris and Eddie went over to AEW with Jericho.
Oh God, I don't even want to think that. That'd be
Or
terrible.
Japan. Back to Japan for a little bit too. Just to,
Yeah.
hit the road together again
I don't know, dude.
over there.
I think with Donnie with Ray and WWE, that's where they would go with him. I would hope.
Yeah,
But
Yeah,
anyway,
they'd
I could
probably
never,
come back by now like CM did.
yeah, yeah,
I
I
totally.
could
But
just
never see
meant,
anyway,
Benoit.
just a random thought I had of how cool it'd been.
I could never see Benoit and Eddie in AEW at all.
in 2019 when it first started. Because Chris
Nah,
Jericho was there.
yeah, man, it's true.
Yeah,
Chris
I
might have
couldn't.
talked him into some dumb shit, but they'd have left eventually once they
Yeah,
realized how
No,
shitty it
that's what I
actually
said.
was.
They'd probably come
Yeah,
back when CM did too.
right.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, that Eddie thing would have gone so hard had he Had he still been alive, that would have been something. And then you get Rey Mysterio. Then you involve Rey Mysterio into it.
I know it'd have been so good. But anyway,
That,
but yeah, this was my second favorite match of the whole weekend. Definitely match of the night for this night. Absolutely crushed.
great match. Yeah.
This one in CM Punk and Gunther is just fucking wrestling, man. I only got 2 wrestling matches out the whole goddamn weekend. Maybe the next one a little bit, but still.
Oh, the next.
But yeah, this was fantastic. I absolutely loved it. I did think AJ was gonna win, maybe, man, just to get a belt on him again. I hope he gets a proper send out on his way out. I guess we're not there yet. It kind of feels like he's close to the end. Maybe I'm wrong.
Well,
I don't
actually,
know.
I was gonna mention it before we get to the next match. Or Luis mentioned the promos, like the kickoffs. AJ subtly confirmed this was his last SummerSlam.
Yep.
Yeah,
I was
that's
just
crazy.
gonna say that, but I didn't want
That's
to
what I'm saying. How does he go out on a loss? This sucks. Another bad ending.
Yeah, which sucks because AJ could do no wrong, and Dom is so hot right now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I get it
but
both ways with this one a little bit because, like I said, Dom is so fucking hot. I can see keeping the heat going, and AJ
yeah.
always figures something out. He's got time. But I don't
Yeah.
know. This is
Oh,
second biggest night besides Mania itself, and I hated seeing AJ go out on a loss, man.
Spoiler alert: they're still going with this angle. Like AJ and Dom are still working.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got time, I guess.
Yeah, they'll set something up for sure.
But it's SummerSlam,
Yeah.
man. You know.
Yeah, SummerSlam.
Yeah.
I know. Maybe Survivor Series. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
I would like to see AJ get the TNA title again, at least for a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody cares about TNA, man. Nobody cares about that shit.
Well, the next match. Oh man.
All right, this is
Go ahead, Kenny.
this is it. Well, I'll start the intro to this, and I'm gonna leave it to y'all for most of it until the end. And I'm sorry, Jose. By the end of this one, I hope I didn't ruin your experience on this one because I feel like I did. I feel like if I wouldn't have,
not at all.
I feel like if we wouldn't have been in contact, because at this point, Luis don't even know, but at this point, we've abandoned the actual chat, and me and Jose are just talking together at this point on this match. We just couldn't help ourselves.
This match.
We couldn't help ourselves. We just went
quiet.
all in together on this whole match.
We went all in, but I want to hear what you got to say. So we'll leave our commentating. Luis and I will go first, and then we'll leave you to the end. But
yeah, for sure. But we got John Cena versus Cody Rhodes, man. Y'all go ahead.
I'm gonna take this one first because
go, Jose, go.
This for me, this was a worthy main event. I'm not even gonna compare this main event to the Gunther and CM Punk because it's two different beasts. That match was fire. This one, on the other hand, this is hands down John Cena's best match to date this year. This was Super Cena in full effect. I have never seen John Cena go this hard this year the way he did on night 2 of SummerSlam. First of all, the intros. Obviously, typical Cody intro, working the crowd, doing the whoa-whoa-whoas. That's over.
Oh, yeah.
And then the crowd pauses for a second. There's a little moment of silence. Everyone's kind of taking their seat. The place goes dark. You hear John Cena's theme go. You see the words John Cena on the Titantron. Next thing you know, when the theme song kicks, the colors come back on. And what do you have? John Cena's face turn is in full effect.
Yep.
I thought this was a great spot. Just on the intro, just on the entrance. John Cena comes out, rocking the blue like super nostalgic, man. I was so nostalgic. Kind of got a tear in my eye for a little bit. I can't lie to you because I've been watching John since the beginning. And man, that guy knows how to work a crowd. Kenny said it before. I've said it before. I think we've all said it before. Just when those first notes hit, people go.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But when those colors came on, people went even more ape shit. John running to the ring, greeting the crowd, showing off the belt. People were cheering for John, and people were booing the living fuck out of Cody Rhodes. Let me tell you.
Yeah, dude. I wrote that down. I'm like, Cody's getting booed.
Cody getting booed off the building, man. Everything John was hitting, man. When John hit the leg drop from the top rope, I was like, yeah, John got it, man. He still kind of got it, but you can tell he's slowing down. Makes sense why he's retiring. He can't do it anymore. But you can also tell he loves this business so much, right? He loves wrestling. He just can't do it anymore. He has to leave for his own health and safety, besides the acting thing. But this was a great match, man. This was a hell of a match. Just finishers all around, man. I've seen Cody take millions of AAs. He took like 6 or 7 of them that night, and he kicked out of all of them. But how I knew Super Cena was in full effect. John took a triple crossroads in the style of the Three Amigos. It was 3 crossroads, back to back to back. And he kicked out. My dog John kicked out of 3 crossroads, 3 in a row. I lost my shit. I thought this main event was so gas. So amazing. Just watching John wrestle. One last time at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Crazy to think. I had John winning, but in the back of my head, I thought, what if? And here's why I thought, what if? Because John's SummerSlam record is not that good. He's mostly taking L's at SummerSlam. So more than likely, I thought, okay, it's a 50-50. He could either lose or he could either win. But in the style of Rock versus Cena WrestleMania, John passed the torch on to Cody Rhodes at the end. You know, he lost the title. And I haven't even mentioned Cody unscrewing the turnbuckle, which I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
Never seen that before.
Hell
Hit my
no.
dog John with it.
Yeah, he's
Cody
beating the motherfucker with a turnbuckle. That was
he beat
wild.
the shit out of John for real. I thought I was holding out for a double turn. Did not happen.
No.
Instead, we got a passing of the torch, changing of the guard, if you will. Cody Rhodes is the new champion. Okay, I get it. But John doesn't need the belt. I would have loved to have John be the champion till the end. But John is so goated, whether or not he has a belt, people love John. People love John.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I didn't think Cody was gonna win because he's doing the whole filming thing. Like he's doing Street Fighter with Roman. Like they're filming that shit soon. And Cody's not gonna be on for a while, I don't think. But I guess he's scheduled for SmackDown because he won the title. So we'll see what happens.
Whoa.
We'll see. But point is, did the right guy win? Not the guy I wanted to, but kind of makes sense. And then the spot happened.
Do y'all want to go around the room on just Cena Cody first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's do
Luis.
that. Yeah, Luis, go ahead. Just on Cena Cody first.
Just
Good
not Cena
point.
Cody.
Good point, Ken. Yeah, because that's going to be a whole reaction on itself, right?
Exactly.
Huh.
So I took a big fat L on this one, and it's funny because I'm a huge Cody guy. My boy Cody, man, he always knows how to make an entrance, huh? I loved it. What did you think, Ken? Here, seen that Dusty Rhodes thing up there again, man?
Oh, I forgot
Come
about
on.
that.
Yeah. Oh man.
Come on, Kenny, you got to give me that. How
Oh,
many times
absolutely.
our boys went at it back in the day, Dusty and Rick, right?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I had a random thought while watching, like, because for me, like John Cena and Cody Rhodes, like these are young people for me. Like watching these 2 young dudes getting ready to go on the big battle on SummerSlam, and it's like, God, I miss like Sting and Ric Flair old days for me. You know, like that's what I used to see, and it's like I'm watching that kind of again, but just these so much younger people, you know, and they're now, and it was just a moment for me when I was kind of realizing that, and I'm like, fuck, I'm old. Because these are like young dudes, and they're kind of in that moment of when I used to watch, like, you know, Sting and Flair or Ric Flair and Steamboat and stuff. You know, like those huge back in the day, and
Yeah.
it's wild to be in like a whole nother generation of that. You know, kind of a random thought I had.
Dude, it's funny you said that because I felt the same way with John retiring and everything. And then when Jose said, "But his contract ends in 5 months, Lou, that's not going to bring him to Mania." And I'm like, "Whoa, a Mania without John Cena? He's not going to let that happen." Is this how people felt? You know, the Hulkamaniacs. Is this how they felt when Hulk didn't make it to a Mania?
Probably.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You know. But dude, this John Cena, like, Jose did the entrance about his perfectly. I think we both said it. I would have lost it if he did the chain gang Cena, the
Oh, me too.
yeah, word life. But maybe he's saving that for later, Jose. Maybe his last
Maybe
one.
so.
I'm hoping.
Maybe so.
If he
I hope
does, I'm
so.
buying
Bring
a
the
shirt.
doctor back. Bring the
I'm
doctor
buying
back.
a shirt, Jose. It's happening.
Oh, me too.
Right now,
If
I
he
think the
brings it
point was
back.
to bring back just the regular John Cena entrance back for that moment, I think, which is what he
He
did. And I
dug
think that
Super
was kind
Cena
of,
grave and brought him
yeah,
back.
Yeah,
that was the
the whole
spot.
turning heel thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, did you guys notice John used his Just for Men on that hair, bro? Damn. LOL, though. He looked good, though.
Yeah, it was great.
Really, really felt that last SummerSlam part, him smiling and giving us that salute. Dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the salute from Cody to John too at the end.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that always reminds me of when Sean telling Rick, I love you before he hits him. That's what
Yeah, a
I
little
thought
bit.
of. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then, what was I? Man, I was gonna tell you. Did you see? Okay, did you see Tyrese in the crowd this time, Ken?
What's
Because
up?
did you see Tyrese in the crowd this time during the spot?
No, I did not see
Jo-
that.
John took one of his crutches and told him, "You can't see me." He told him, "You
Ah,
can't see me," and took his crutch and
damn.
proceeded to beat the living hell out of Cody with it.
Somehow I missed that. That's
It
crazy.
was a great spot, though. I was waiting for you to
Wow.
tell me because I know you like Halliburton. So.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, he was great. And I missed that again. I missed him the whole time, apparently.
Oh, what about that Canadian Destroyer by Cena, bro?
That
Was
was
Yeah.
something,
great.
and then the faces he kept making throughout the match, the smirks. Come on,
Oh man, John. Yeah,
because I kept
there's
telling you, I'm like, I don't believe this face turn. I don't believe this face turn. He kept on
Yeah,
doing it. I
no,
was
I
like,
didn't either.
oh man,
but
yeah,
the best spot I forgot to mention, Luis, and you haven't touched on it yet, but I'll touch on it for you. The one where he came up on the rafters and he had Cody set up for the FU,
yeah.
where he
Oh,
came
that's
up
on my
from
list.
under the ramp and the smoke coming out,
Yeah,
and he just lunges him onto the ramp.
yeah.
That was great.
That was nuts. I've never, like you just said it, you said it too earlier, never seen the bottom rope taken out like that. I mean, I've seen the whole ring collapse multiple times, but just the
Yeah.
bottom rope. And then Super Cena is what I love that whole thing you went on there, Jose. That was the perfect way to define it. 3 crossroads wasn't enough? What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And then anybody else catch this, Michael Cole? Hey, you mean FU? How do you say
Yeah.
STFU earlier
yes,
in the
he
match,
called
but
it the
can't say
STFU
FU?
also.
I'm like,
Yeah.
come on, Cole, you're killing me with this PG nonsense, man. What? You know?
Yeah,
And I'm like, and then after that, when, um, that elevator spot during the entrance, I was like,
oh,
what?
Yes.
man.
That was some video game shit, though. I
Yeah.
was like, he's really doing this, coming up, and then he viewed him on the ramp. I was like, oh, this is
Yeah.
unreal.
Yeah, I have that written down. Like, man, that elevator spot was fucking sick.
I was like, this is the spot where you go in the video game. I'm trying to get in there. How do I get in there to come out?
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's what
that
I
shit was
felt when
cool.
John found the John
Yeah, I
found the
love
way
that one.
in.
Yeah, I love that one. He elevated that motherfucker. That was cool.
Yeah.
Uh,
And
the
then
John is so,
Crossroads as a move just looks so fucking good, dude. That's a cool ass
it
move.
looks great.
oh yeah. Uh I was like, what? No way. What a match. And then Cody wins, and they're like, "Here you go, Lou. Your boy's gonna win." I'm like,
Yeah.
I didn't think this was gonna happen tonight.
Me neither.
And then
Me neither.
Rock couldn't even show up to this. Like,
Oh,
wow, no Rock.
Yeah.
yeah.
Is he sick? I know he's got that Smash Machine movie coming out, but I heard something about he might have some kind of vein disease going on. Is that
I
did I?
haven't heard. I don't know.
Something like that.
He's been
Something like
so
that.
quiet, dude. Even for the Hulk Hogan stuff, did you guys hear him say anything?
No, I don't think so.
I was
No.
shocked because he grew up with all those guys because of his dad, right?
Yeah, totally.
Well, him and Hulk Hogan have one of the greatest matches of all time at WrestleMania 18. I mean,
Right, and he didn't say anything.
I'm not
yeah,
saying he didn't, but I'm just saying I didn't notice if he did.
I didn't catch it. Dude, I
neither.
even heard I would have seen it on Facebook. They even got his daughter saying something, hey, for all you fans out there saying that I didn't make it to my dad's tributes, WWE never invited me.
I think he
Right.
said something like
That I
that for sure.
know.
Because I mean, think about it. That famous
Yeah.
double turn at WrestleMania 18. That match
Yeah.
they had, one of the
Did he
greatest matches
tweet
ever.
something? I must have missed it, bro. My
I
bad.
don't know. I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah,
Uh,
but
Take it
that
away, Ken.
Now only a couple notes that we didn't go through yet. I'm these don't really matter, but like one of the ones, like, can we just get rid of the thing where someone sets up the table or furniture of whatever kind, and then they're the ones that end up going through it? Can we like stop that? There's too much of that already. That's the thing.
I didn't think you'd notice.
Yeah, we do this too much. If somebody sets up a table, then they go fuck off, and then the one that ends up through the table. Like, keep doing that. We get it. I did love the when I think it was John hit Cody with the fucking live mic. I love that.
Oh yeah.
The mic that was always a boom. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I got a kick out of that shit. Like hitting him with a live mic was fucking fantastic. I enjoyed the shit up for some reason. That I popped for that. It was great.
Yeah.
Great match.
Wow.
When Cody
love
said he
that.
wanted the real John Cena to face
Yeah,
him,
dude.
John brought his A game, man.
Fuck
Yeah.
dude. And then
He's
we had the discussion of the history of destroying the Spanish announce table, which they did. Always
Yeah.
love that.
yeah.
Back in the day, they used to set up a dummy Spanish announce table because there was
Yep.
no Spanish announcing, but they used to have it there just to destroy it.
Just
It's
to
just
destroy
an
it,
old
yeah.
school thing to do. And now they
Exactly.
actually have it. They actually, commentate through it now, but they still destroy it every time. And I love that.
Yep.
Dude, the one thing that you can repeat over and over again that I never will get tired of. Always destroy the Spanish announce table. That's appreciated.
Great
Dude,
match,
the
man.
Spanish,
No complaints,
the Spanish Michael Cole is still there, Jose.
Yeah,
Exactly.
dude.
We're talking about Marcelo Rodriguez, I think his name is.
Yeah.
He's had different
man.
partners since we were kids, bro. I used to catch
Yeah, he's
a
great.
Raw on the fly on Saturdays because I didn't have cable. So it would be Raw in Spanish, SAP.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you
He's
couldn't
great.
afford the pay-per-view, you'd watch Telemundo to see what happened,
Yeah.
Oh my God, those yeah, I remember.
Yep. Yep.
But man,
But man.
oh boy, here we go. So the match ends, right?
Match. I'm
He
like,
gets a
no
standing
run-ins? That's it?
I could
That's
have
it,
told you
right?
guys. I did ask you. I'm like, isn't there going to be a debut? They always do a debut, right? Didn't I ask you
I
guys?
thought I was like, you know what? Something big is gonna go down. There's gonna be a double turn. The Rock's gonna show up. He's gonna
So
pack up John Cena. He's
so
gonna
Cody
turn.
just kind of fucks off, right? I mean, like,
Yeah.
what's up with that? Cody's just gone. Like, all right, thanks for the belt. Have a nice
Yeah, he
night.
just. I
And
thought he was gonna. Yep.
I
Cena's
thought he
just
was giving
standing
John the
there with
ring.
the thank yous and stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. He was giving him his moment. I felt. Yeah.
Yep. And as
I
soon
didn't
as
think what happened was going to happen.
oh yeah,
Either.
as soon as John Cena walks out, he's about to exit the ring. People saying thank you, Cena. You hear the probably the most iconic guitar riff in WWE history. You hear motherfucking Brock Lesnar's theme hit, man. And when I tell you my jaw dropped to the floor, I was like, what the fuck just happened? I was like, you gotta be shitting me. And then even Michael Cole was so flabbergasted. He said, holy shit. Brock Lesnar comes out, man. Holy shit. Looking more jacked than ever, by the way. Because
Yeah, he did look like.
there were pictures circulating. He looked old as shit. Like he had a mad beard, like a mad white beard. Like looked like a hobbit, looked like Gandalf from Lord of the Rings. Like he looked old as shit. He comes in and packs up John Cena, man. Doesn't take his eye off of John. John's looking at Brock. Brock's looking at John. They're making eye contact throughout the whole encounter. Neither one of them is taking their eyes off each other. Like it's literally about to go down, and I'm just like, oh man. When that theme hit, I was like, John, you better get the fuck out the ring. Get out of there. Get out of there. Because if you stay in there, Brock's gonna whoop your ass. Brock hit him with an F5, and that F5 still hits, man. I've said it before. Brock's had some banger matches in the past against Eddie Guerrero and No Way Out, against Kurt Angle WrestleMania 19. Shit, every Kurt Angle match with Brock Lesnar is a fucking banger. In the words of Sheamus.
My favorite Iron Man match.
Yeah. Oh my God. I haven't even talked about that Iron Man match. Early Brock Lesnar, when he was in his prime, had some banger matches. Of course, the stuff he did with Roman Reigns was great too. Had some banger matches as of recently with Roman Reigns.
Lifting the ring with that
Yes.
utility vehicle.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, yeah,
And
for
I actually
sure.
like that. I don't dumb shit, but I liked the Brock Lesnar Roman Reigns matches. I thought they were really good.
Yeah, but go watch that Kurt Angle match at WrestleMania 19.
Yeah, I didn't
How
get
that did not get 5 stars from that stupid ass David Meltzer is
Well,
beyond me.
it's not
Because that's one.
Japanese shit or fucking the Bucks, so it ain't gonna happen.
Because Ken talks about
It-
a wrestling match. That's a fucking wrestling match right there,
yeah.
man. That's pure wrestling. That's wrestling at its purest, man.
Yeah.
You can't get more wrestling than that match. Brock
Yeah.
and Kurt just, oh man.
Yeah, it's Kurt. Fuck.
It's fucking Kurt, but it was Brock too. Brock in his prime,
When he cared.
when he cared.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I
On
think
his,
I think I saw way too much of when he did my problem.
yeah.
Suplex City. Ugh.
Oh man, I was there from the beginning when he
I
first came
won't
out.
even mention the big crime he did against Taker. We won't talk about that.
Don't stop bringing it up, man.
I honestly, here's my moment where I take up for the wrong people sometimes, but I don't blame him on that. There's nothing they really could have done. Undertaker was so fucking concussed and fucked up. Like, I don't think they.
Yeah. Brock didn't need it though, because he was.
No, but that's kind of the only way out. Like,
Yeah.
Undertaker had no clue where the fuck he was. They had to they had to go home.
Yeah, they had to go home for sure. Absolutely. So I get that aspect. But the point is, this is so controversial because if you know, the whole scandal's going on. As of late, couple things. Apparently, he's been cleared. Apparently. This, as of yesterday when I checked, apparently, supposedly. Okay. Again, I don't know the whole situation behind it. I just know it's fucked up. Again, well, we won't touch that. We won't touch that. Yeah. The second thing.
Oh, I'm gonna touch it.
Oh yeah, you'll touch it. We'll leave that to you.
I'm gonna touch it.
The reason he came back, and Brock's not coming back to have a full run. Again, he's on his way out too. He's about to retire. I know that for sure. He's gonna have this match with John. He's gonna have maybe 1 or 2 more matches, and that's it. That's the end of Brock. That's the only reason he's come back. But the big reason he came back, I just read this before we did this show. John asked for it.
Yeah, no.
Apparently, Triple H said, "What do you want, John? What do you want, for your retirement tour?" John wanted one last dance with Brock. This happened in 2012. First time Brock came back, packed up John in 2015. I was
there. Extreme Rules?
Extreme Rules, exactly.
I was there. He broke his arm in the beginning of the match.
Oh, yeah. Yep. I wasn't watching then, but it happened. 2015, I remember that one kind of a little bit. Came back, hit John with an F5. This is the third time. You know what I mean? They've both gone back and forth many times, but
well, that's what he originally called the AA, the FU, because he wanted to go against Brock's F5, right?
Yeah.
That's what I had been told at one point. I was a little kid, Mark. I was just watching the wrestling. I didn't look into it as much as I do now, but then, that makes sense. That's why he called it an FU, huh?
Yeah. That F5 is crazy though, man.
Still one of my favorite moves, dude.
Oh my God, me too.
I'm hoping he can teach the roster how to do one, specifically a certain Braun Steiner. Because I'm tired of these choke slams and spears and diving and everything we named. Like another choke slam.
Yep. But listen, man, I'm gonna leave the politicking to Kenny in that aspect, which he'll get into shortly, mind you. I'm just gonna end it with this. Young Brock, when he mattered, when he had all those all-time classic matches, was a thing of beauty.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens with this John Cena ordeal, but that happened. That happened and left me speechless. I'll say that much. So, Luis, take it away.
Dude, I'm going to start with this. We know Rock, but there's a Brock? Didn't I ask you guys if we're going to get a debut? I'm like, maybe he can, like I said, maybe he could teach the roster how to do an F5, man. I just got something in my head just now. After he's done with John, he's going to face Braun, and Braun's going to end up stealing that finisher during the match for a win, bro.
Oh, man.
Can you see it?
If
Can
he
you
gets
see
that
it?
big motherfucker up to do that, I'd be pretty impressed. I know he can, but that'd be pretty wild to see.
Yeah,
Bro, that would put him over if he beat Brock with his own move.
that shit would be crazy.
Yeah, a spear's great. I'd love to see a spear, but we've seen Brock kick out of spears before.
Yeah, plenty.
Yeah,
Like 9 or 10 of them, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh,
yeah.
so I don't, dude. Like all the legal stuff aside, I didn't know if we were going to be allowed to mention that stuff because that was pretty
Oh,
hardcore.
I
Bro,
definitely will. Yeah, absolutely.
you got that. But I was shocked to see him too. I love that John has control over that. Man, I don't know if I've told you guys this, but I know you're not a fan of the Japanese stuff, Ken. I know, but I
Of
am. I love it. And
course.
Hiroshi Tanahashi was the John Cena of New Japan. Christian would know us. I wish he would have joined us.
That was
Shout out to Christian. But
absolutely.
that's still one of my dream matches. I want to see him and Hiroshi go at it. Company top versus company top, and they could run it back in WWE. He can win, and they can go to Wrestle Kingdom and let Tana win. All the fans are satisfied. I'm good, you know.
Yeah.
But if he has that much, because I tweeted him, I said, John, you got to face Hiroshi. I want to see this,
Yeah.
man. But if you didn't know, when Hiroshi was in his game, he was originally put over by Scott Hall, and Scott told him this kid's special, man. And he wasn't kidding. He would go on to run, New Japan like John did in WWE in the 2000s, same
Mhm.
time. And after Eddie passed away, and RVD, he was on TNA or he wasn't wrestling, or he was low key out of it.
It was in TNA.
Um, Hiroshi had this move called the high fly flow, it's a beautiful frog splash, dude. And I mean, after Eddie was gone, Hiroshi doing that move was fucking solid, dude. It was solid. I'm just like, holy crap, high fly flow is a frog splash. Damn. Okay. And but yeah, dude, I want to see John face Hiroshi if he's got control over it like he does with Brock. I don't even I gotta say though, dude, after he faces Brock, where are they gonna go with it, right?
The Rock.
Oh
Trust me.
no, John, yeah, no, John, yeah. But I meant, do you think, like you said, is Brock gonna stick around? Is this a one-time
No,
thing?
I think the Braun Breaker thing might make sense actually.
That would be great,
Because
dude.
two explosive motherfuckers like that, they
Dude,
gotta go.
Braun reminds me of Brock when he gave a fuck.
Yeah,
I said that from when he was in NXT. I'm like, holy crap, Braun's built like Brock was back in '03, and oh man, let's do it.
and they're both legitimate athletes, right? They're
Yeah,
both they're both actual athletes, so it makes sense.
yeah,
The comparison. Yep.
definitely. And I mean, the Steiner stuff, I love how he doesn't use it like Ken said, right? But Paul Heyman brought it up in that promo. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Did he do that? That was
Yeah, like
great.
once in a while he'll whip out the Frankensteiner, like the Frankensteiner and
For
all that
sure,
stuff.
dude. I
He'll
gotta
whip,
say, I love when the Nepo baby stuff works. You know that. I'm a Cody guy. I'm a Rock guy. I'm a Randy guy. I'm a Charlotte Flair. Nepo babies. Let's go. But it's not always the case. You not
When they're good.
sometimes you end up Ted DiBiase Jr. Right?
Yeah, but
Or you gotta have talent too.
yeah, it
Um,
has to be good.
so,
You got to
dude,
put in the
the
what do you
work,
guys
legacy
man.
was great though. The
what do you
legacy
guys
was
think of Brian Pillman Jr.? My dream is that Stone Cold comes back to manage his best
Oh,
friend's son.
yeah. I haven't seen enough of him since he got to NXT. I know he looked okay. Like nobody can look good in AEW because it's always shit.
yeah,
So
supposedly
I
he's
don't
good.
I don't know, but I know I haven't seen enough of his NXT stuff to see how he looks since he's gotten to a real company. I
Yeah.
need to watch some of him.
I'll always remember Brian Pillman pulling a gun on Austin.
Brian Pillman was nuts, dude.
That Brian
Yeah.
Pillman guy, man. Rest in peace to Brian, man.
That
He had that
motherfucker
art
was
thing, right?
wild.
Yeah, he was wild, man.
That chain that Austin wears, Jose, you probably already know this. That's your guy. But that chain that he wears, it's Brian gave him that.
Brian
Yeah.
gave him that. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I kept saying, because I know he won't come back for a full time anything. But I'm like, how about you come back, manage, Brian Pillman Jr. to the top. I want to see him go for the belt with you as his manager.
Yeah, that'd be
You
cool.
know?
Well, they tag team before Austin became what we became, right?
Yeah.
Before he jumped ship. So
That was the one thing that TK did right with Brian Pillman Jr. He had him on this team called the Varsity Blondes. I don't know if you remember
Yeah.
that.
yeah.
I do.
I
Mhm.
did love that. My brother and me did love that because, it was funny because you watched the Stone Cold thing and he's like, I'm a singles guy. I'm not a tag team guy. And then he goes into it with Brian, and then and then they broke us up, and we had a good thing going. Wait,
Yeah.
didn't you just say you were a singles guy? It
Yeah,
was
but
great.
Brian,
I
unfortunately,
loved how he was so into it at that
He
point.
did have a good idea there, just as always, didn't know how to carry it out.
but Austin became what he became, and Brian unfortunately passed away. Because
Yeah,
he had that heart thing and he didn't even know it.
yeah.
He just died.
That, and I think even once he kind of started to know, he still kept it to himself. I think was the thing. If I remember the
Probably, yeah,
dark side thing right.
yeah,
I think so. 'Cause that was my
yeah.
favorite episode, actually, Ken. Because I told my little brother ever since he picked Brian Pillman in one of our universe modes, I was like, "Hey, who's Brian Pillman?" And he taught me who Brian was back in 2016. Because I
Oh
didn't get to
man,
experience
Yeah,
him as much because I was a
Brian was
kid.
badass, dude. He was badass.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh
He
yeah.
was
And then
Badass.
I wanted to learn more. So when Darkseid did a two-parter, I was like, "Oh, this is my favorite episode."
Yeah, it's good.
he
Yeah.
died so young, man.
Yeah,
So young.
very young.
All right, Kenny, time to crash
All
out.
right,
Here we
and
go.
that'll wrap it up. Hope y'all have a great night. And now, I had heard rumors that they were selling Brock's merch and all but it's been so long. Like there was people saying he was gonna come back, just selling his merch and shit. But it's been so long I've heard that I just didn't think it would happen. And
I didn't even notice that either. To you
I'd
mention
heard
it.
people saying they're like, "Oh man, they're
I'm
selling
glad I
Brock
didn't.
shirts and shit again."
That
And
would
I'm
have
like,
ruined it for
Yeah,
me.
I was genuinely surprised when it happened.
that's
Same.
a hell of a move to do because it was after all the stuff that came up and they started selling Brock merch again. It was I say it feels like it's been a year, but it's been a while. It's been some months for sure. I'd heard that and I was like, wow, that's fucking weird. I don't know, man. I don't like it personally. He's not okay. He's not cleared of any fucking. She's just not suing him directly. He's just named in the suit, and he still is. Her fuck representation has put a statement out saying that they're still
Directly too. He
disgusted by the
directly.
fact that he was fucking out there. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, she's not going after him directly, but everything he did and was a part of is there. So, I mean, it exists. I guess
Yeah.
you can choose to ignore that if you want. That's fine. I understand. I just, like I feel like if you're against Vince and you're like, oh fuck Vince and cheer on Brock, I feel like it's hypocritical. I feel like all the people that were shitting on Hulk Hogan that are now going to be like, oh, Brock's here. I
I
feel like
was
that's
just gonna say that
hypocritical.
because they revoked his Hall of Fame when he said the N word when that shit came up.
Yeah,
They
but
still brought him back years later.
yay for Brock, I guess. I don't
Yeah.
know. I just fuck him, dude. I go wrestling wise, I was never a big fan of Brock. To me, he was just another fucking shoot fighter that couldn't hack it anymore. That ran to wrestling, and he just showed up whenever the fuck he felt like it. And I never saw the great years of him, I guess, because everything I saw of him was just he was kind of another Goldberg. He had 2 or 3 moves, and they made him a monster so they could hide it. And
Yeah, you're lucky
I
you
saw him
didn't.
get
It was
better
disappointing.
eventually.
He came in hot because he was an All American. He won the
Yeah,
NCAA, he won everything.
Next
You
big
know.
thing. Here
Yeah.
comes Spain.
He came
yeah.
in hot, man. Yeah,
He
I
actually
don't know.
tried back then.
and he's part
I
of
don't
that famous
know.
OVW class of 2002, right? You got Randy
That's for
Orton, you
sure.
got John
That is
Cena,
for sure.
Batista,
Yes.
Brock, Victoria,
Batista.
and Shelton
Yeah.
Benjamin too, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Shout
That's
to Jim
stiff
and all that. But I don't know. I don't like seeing Brock right now. I really don't. I don't think it's right. They can call me what they want in the comments and bitch at me for it. I don't give a fuck.
Go
Fuck
ahead,
Brock.
man.
They can
I hear you.
they can call me whatever they want. It's fine. I'm just against. It's cool.
I was shocked to see him.
Yeah,
Me
it's a hell of
too.
a move. It's a hell of a move. Say that much. And if they're gonna stand by it and say it's not wrong, then why didn't they do the press conference after, you bunch of fucking cowards? Because they didn't want to face the hard questions. They do the media scrum after, didn't do them this time. Know why? Because they knew they were fucking wrong.
Wait, I thought they did a post show. I still haven't watched
No,
it yet.
No.
they
You know what
fucking ran the
happened?
fuck out of there. No post.
I think
Oh.
None.
Triple H changed it up at the last minute, right? Like
Yeah.
now the crowd's in the back and they do the whole.
He canceled it.
Yeah, he canceled it. Now they do the
Mhm.
table thing, right? Where they show
Uh-huh.
off. Yeah.
Wait,
Didn't
it was
happen this
just
time.
so it was just Ariel Helwani, and
I
Jackie
noticed
Redmond.
that. You're right, Kenny. I noticed that too. They canceled the
Yeah,
rest.
they didn't do. And a bunch of people were like, well, yeah, but they didn't do it for night one either. I'm like, yeah, because they knew
Yeah,
what they
they
were going to
did.
do at night two. They're a bunch
Yep.
of
Yeah, they
fucking
did.
cowards.
They did night one. I saw it.
Okay, I heard they didn't. No, I didn't stay around for that. But
They even advertised that they were going to do night two.
yeah, well, they changed their mind,
I guess
and I
so.
wonder
Wow.
why. Because they know they're fucking wrong. I don't know,
Yeah.
man. I don't like it. I think it sucks. I'm not excited about it. I'm glad football season's starting soon, and I can't wait to talk music.
I mean, the whole point of that was, I guess, I mean, if you're gonna do a John Cena's greatest hits retirement tour,
Yeah.
I guess.
you're gonna bring back all his big rivals, right?
I guess.
The whole Rock thing's got me curious because Rock's got to show his face eventually, right?
Yeah.
I really thought that's what it was going to be, and I'm like, wow, it takes a piece of
Same.
shit like Brock for me to think fucking The Rock would actually been a good idea.
Supposedly Gunther's his final opponent. I don't know how that's gonna work, but we'll see.
I don't know if Gunther needs it though. I feel like they should use it on somebody else. Come up and coming. Braun?
It would be damn good. Somebody needs to put Braun up because he doesn't need to be. Like I said, it was cool in the first match to
Braun
see
will
Braun and
demolish
Roman kind of interact was really cool. I felt like that's what that whole match was for. But he needs more than
Yeah.
that, man. He needs more than that. He should be
Braun
way
will-
higher than he is.
Braun
shouldn't.
will probably hurt John for real.
I'll put it to you like this: we shouldn't have to fucking depend on fucking Brock Lesnar shit when we got stars like Braun Breaker coming up, man. You got to move on eventually.
Or Jacob Fatu since he's on SmackDown, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We got all these great people on the come up and all, and we're still fucking depending on cheap pops from fucking Brock Lesnar.
Maybe that's why Cody left, Ken.
Ooh.
Maybe that's why Cody walked away like that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I just thought of that.
I
That's
also
a
wrote
good
that
point.
down. I'm like, so we're all talking about, oh man, Cody. I mean, we're talking about fucking Cena and Brock. I'm like, oh, the guy just won the belt. We're not talking about what the fuck he's gonna do next.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is
Yeah.
Cody gonna do? He just got his belt and left, and like, all right, and it's it. Like, what is his thing?
Well,
We're not even talking about him now.
Yeah. The one thing I really admired at the end, like when the whole Brock thing happened after that, when John got up and left the ring, when he actually left after the Brock thing happened, they played his theme and John shut it down. I don't know if you guys caught that. He went like this and he goes, I just want to hear the crowd one last time as he's
Yeah.
walking out. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
That was bittersweet, you know? And you could
Yeah.
tell he doesn't want to go. He doesn't want to leave. He doesn't want to leave, but he has to leave.
It's hard, man.
It's hard, man. Like he can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
He just can't. He's lost
No.
a step, but he got his get back at SummerSlam. I think this main event was better than the one in Mania, for sure.
Oh yeah. Because
Big-
the one in Mania was set up for Rock to show up, and
Yeah, that's
he couldn't be bothered for 10 minutes. I'm still annoyed with that.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Kicked
Rock
him out of my
ruined that
top
shit.
20.
Yeah.
Kicked his ass out of my top 20 real fast. I'm like, bro, come
Yeah.
on, dude, stop.
I never had him. I was never big on The Rock. I never was. People look back at it nostalgically now, but I thought his mic work, most of it sucked. Dude, you go back and watch some of those promos, some of them are fucking stupid. It's just him and Austin singing dumb songs and weird shit like that. I'm like, half of the shit's garbage. I didn't like it then.
He's my number two.
I was never a fan. I did not like The Rock.
I've
People are just now catching up to how much it sucked. That's all.
I refuse to acknowledge the final boss because I love Rock so much.
Yeah.
But yeah, what you guys
all
been
that
saying,
shit was. It was always nonsensical garbage.
yeah, what he's been doing, and I thought he was the goat on the mic until John Cena came
Not
about.
really.
No, until
Not
John
really.
came up. Until John came up, you know.
He had charisma. He'll get you to buy it, but I just watched him. I'm like, you're just stupid.
When it
I never
changed-
liked
When it changed for me was when John Cena exposed him for forgetting his lines and writing them on his wrist.
it.
That's when I was like, man, John got it for real.
Yeah.
That's when I was
And they
like,
probably
holy-
set that up, but still.
Yeah, but
I don't
no,
know, but
Rock was pissed, bro. Rock was ready to swing for real. Like
I have
not
to
on
go
some
watch.
wrestling shit. Like he was ready to square
Hmm,
for real, for real.
I have to go look for that. But
Because he exposed the fuck. Because John, I mean, who else, right? John John is Johnny exposed the fuck out of The Rock.
Yeah.
And that's when I realized, man, like Rock could never step to John vocally ever.
No. Not many
No,
people can, to be honest, except CM Punk.
no, except CM Punk, yeah. But that's who else, you know? Prime Jericho, okay, he's cool, but you know,
Yeah.
I love Prime.
Maybe I'm JF.
Oh, I'd love to find out. I'd love to find out. I tell you
But
that
yeah,
much.
when John exposed him for forgetting his lines,
Oh,
that's when I
I would
realized
love to see that.
Rocket. But what he's been doing lately, you know, the whole thing, the angle with John Cena turning him heel and never showing up, that's got me rethinking like
Hollywood Rock. Ever
Hollywood Rock.
since he put over Brock that one SummerSlam.
He put him over,
You know?
yeah. And he passed the torch to John at WrestleMania too.
I'm not gonna lie. I guess with The Rock being, botching his whole thing the way they did, they don't want him no part of it. I like, what else would they have done? I guess in a way, like I get it, man. They didn't really have much else to go to. So, like you said, if this is what John asked for, they're gonna take an ass kicking for it, but they did it for him.
And the
Okay,
whole
I
Travis
guess.
Scott involvement, that's history. Like they
Oh,
booted it.
thank God. Yeah, please don't let him near a ring ever again.
No.
Ever.
Cody
Like, don't
got his
even
get
sell him
back.
tickets to a fucking show.
Yeah.
Just keep him the fuck away, period.
Cody got his get back when he hit him with that crossroads, but that was it. That was the last of Travis Scott. That was it.
Yeah, he didn't give him a real receipt, and he said he wouldn't, but that's
He
just because
should
he's a
have.
nice guy. Yeah, he should have. He's a nice guy. Yeah, he said he wasn't gonna.
Cody should have channeled his inner black man and hit
Should
him
have
with
beat the
real.
fuck out of that motherfucker. Yeah,
Yeah.
Raheem should have got him.
Yeah, right.
Low key, dude, low key. The one time your boy Damian Priest was the El Campeón or whatever, I'm like, Cody's half Cuban, right? I'm
Yeah.
like, you guys gave Damian all this props for being Puerto Rican. I'm like, my boy Cody's half Cuban. His mama is
Cody Cuban,
Cubana.
man. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, my boy's half Cuban, bro. Like, I
Cody
mean, I know
Cuban.
he was giving his props to his dad, and his dad was, Dusty, the American Dream, right? So I get
Absolutely.
that, but I was just like, Cody's Hispanic too, right? Like half. Yeah.
And props to Cody for going toe to toe on the mic with John too.
Oh,
Before
for sure.
Mania.
Yeah.
Like I thought he was gonna fold.
Cody's mic is really good, despite his lisp or
But
whatever.
Cody,
But that's not his fault.
yeah, but Cody went toe to toe with
His
John
prowess is great.
for sure. For sure. Props to Cody. But I definitely want to see a dark hair Cody at some point. I want to see him.
That would be fun. You mentioned
Yeah.
that, and I'm like, fuck, I never even thought about that shit. That should be sick.
Yeah.
Dashing.
Because we saw hints at SummerSlam. Like he was getting booed. His eyes were just shot. Like he just did not care.
Yeah.
Like back in AEW before he left.
I know,
He
that was
getting
wild,
booed.
man. They were booing the fuck when the entrances happened. Like they were booing the fucking shit out of Cody. I was like,
Hey,
damn.
when Cody Rhodes out the
He
door.
refuses to go heel. He always did.
Whoa. Yeah, it's about to happen. Sure.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna.
I don't know how now. I thought that's what this was going to be, and it didn't. So I don't know how they're going to do it now, but it's coming.
How it's gonna happen and against who? We'll see. But
Yeah,
it's gonna happen.
yeah. It's gonna happen.
Against Randy.
Ooh, maybe
Against
Randy.
Randy.
Maybe Randy.
When Randy comes
Be a
back for
good
that
match.
belt. That's probably what's next
Yeah.
for him. Maybe
Yeah.
Randy.
Randy needs to get it back one more time. He's almost done, right?
Because let's face it, that was my dream match. Cody versus Randy at the King of the Ring. But he said it perfectly. Randy, you held back. You held back, remember?
Randy held back. Yeah.
So it's like, that match has an asterisk, That's got to be burning Cody inside.
Yeah.
Should have punted Cody for real.
Yeah.
He didn't.
And won the match.
He didn't. That cost Randy
another
too.
way to bring it back.
That cost Randy.
I would take that for sure.
But I think somehow Cody's or Randy's going to turn on Cody somehow, or it's going to cost him.
Yeah.
During Cody's now title run, somewhere along the way, I think you're right, Luis. Randy might. He's not going to go heel because people love the shit out of Randy, but he might cost Cody somehow.
Yeah.
I don't want to say.
I think that's one. It's one way to go, right?
Yeah, I think you're going to get that dream match for sure. Somewhere. Something's got to send Cody to the edge. Something. I don't know what. Something.
So overall, what do you rank this here show? How do you rate this one?
I give
Are we
night
doing it
one,
night one or night two? Or are we doing it all together?
oh,
Whole thing,
whole thing. I'll give it a.
Out of 10 then, or out of 5?
whatever you want.
I'll give it a 7.75 out of 10.
Whew.
Close to an
I
8.
gotta go out of 10. It was it's such a big thing.
7.5.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is one of the worst.
Yeah.
This was the worst SummerSlam I've ever fucking seen. There was like 2 good matches. All the endings were wrong. This is like an easy 1 for me. This was terrible. I hated it.
Some unexpected stuff happened.
I'd be
I guess
really, really nice and give it a fucking 2.
there's a lot of good moments, but you're right. As far as wrestling matches,
Even in the good moments, the fucking matches ended wrong. I don't know. It just all the endings were wrong. Most of the shit was garbage. It was like 2 good matches. It still was whatever.
the
Even
main
those I didn't
event
like
for
the
both
ending
nights.
of, and then they ended with shit that just disgusted me. I don't know. I came away from this one just upset.
The
Like
main
I
event for
can't
both
believe I
great.
spent a day on this shit.
Yeah.
It was fun to talk to y'all though.
You too, man.
Yeah, I'll give it a 7.25, 7.5.
7. That's wild.
Yeah.
That is wild.
There's a lot of great moments, man.
That is wild.
Yeah, I mean, the stuff that I cared about, the stuff that I didn't care about, like, and that doesn't mean I hate the wrestlers or nothing, or I don't like them individually.
Yeah.
The Roman stuff with the bloodline thing,
Yeah, that was kind of pointless.
Yeah.
yeah, that the terrible cage match, Jose. That was some
Yeah.
free TV cage match.
Yeah,
They
that
should
was
have done.
pointless.
They should have just let them fight.
That,
Oh, that
yes.
would have been
It
great.
would have been
And
so
then he would have
good.
hit that spot for us and then walked
Yeah.
off with the belt. Or better
Yes,
yet,
that's it.
sat up there on the cage like a real Samoan werewolf and
Like a real
howled with the
goon.
fucking belt. Bro, that
Yeah.
would have been great.
How awesome
That
would it
was
have
the
been?
spot.
So easy.
Yeah, it writes itself almost.
So
Um,
easy. How do you miss?
I
I
mean,
don't know what the hell happened.
I should hate that Seth spot. I really should because, like I said, I didn't want him to win Money in the Bank. But you know what? They kind of saved it. I get the whole because you know how it's going to end. It's going to end with CM Punk finally getting his main event WrestleMania match win, right? It's got
Yeah,
to.
Yeah.
got to.
Yeah,
So
it has to.
fine. If you're going to do that, I get it. You're building up to that because I felt bad for the dude seeing him in there all happy and shit. And then
Yeah.
I felt bad. I was like, man, I'm not even supposed to like this guy anymore like that.
Well, CM
But
Punk's
I
another
did.
one of those guys too that he don't really need it either. CM Punk's just always over. He don't really need it.
Oh, true. He just needs to scratch that off the bucket
Yeah, it's
list.
gonna happen. I think when it's all said and done. I think so.
Definitely. So for me, and then let's see, the women's matches. That Becky Lyra one, the
That
Becky
was
Hogan
so
thing,
bad.
that
That's
was
one of the
That
worst
was
matches I've
horrible.
disappointing.
ever seen.
That was worse.
Yeah.
That's one of the worst things I've
Um,
ever seen. That was
That was worse than the
absolutely
Tiffany match.
the Naomi and Tiffy
no,
stuff though, it's
dude. That
like
is
I
worse than
wasn't
a lot of shit.
expecting.
That was
Yeah.
AEW level shit. Even AEW would have been embarrassed for that. That was fucking rotten.
Thanks,
You
Ken.
guys,
I think.
you guys remember the
That'd have been
take?
fucking
You guys
rotten.
remember the Undertaker Goldberg match? How horrible that was.
At Crown Jewel.
No, I think it was at Mania. I don't remember where.
Oh yeah, no, that was a fucking that was a
It
Saudi
was a
Arabian
Crown
show.
Jewel.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
one of the worst matches I've ever seen. That Becky
yeah,
Lyra match
yeah.
is
Neither
worse
one
than
of them
that.
could go. Neither one of them could go.
That Becky Lyra match is worse than that.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, by a
Worse
lot, by a lot, by a
Oh,
lot. There
man.
wasn't a single wrestling move in the fucking thing.
Horrible. Yep.
There was just people hitting people with stuff and
Oh my
whatever,
God,
and just
horrible.
what the fuck.
Dude.
And the zip tie thing, you guys already mentioned it.
Watching her try to zip tie with basically everything possible, though.
Her hands came
Yeah.
off and she still stuck her hand like you said. all saw
Oh,
that shit.
dude. I
For
was
my-
laughing so hard. I was so mad at the same time. Oh, my God.
We all
At
saw
least
it.
it got you to laugh, right?
Oh, dude. When I see her trying to cut it on the turnbuckle, I'm like, what the shit? What are you doing? Like,
And
what
the
are you
fire
gonna
carrying-
extinguisher.
The Karrion Cross Sammy thing. Did that really go anywhere?
do? No. There was,
No.
I didn't understand the point in the first match, much less the second one. I'm like,
Yeah,
why the fuck
so
are we
that-
doing this again? I didn't even understand the first.
Yeah, So that got to bring it down a little bit too. I'm going through all the matches that I thought would have been.
That's what I'm saying. When you
different.
really think about it, like overall, this thing was
Because my
awful.
my predictions, I was 6-5. So I'd say
Oh, I ended up
wouldn't go
4
higher.
and 8 or something. I don't know. I only 4 things. Everything else was wrong.
That's why I think, Ken, if you were being generous, I think you would give at least a 3 or a 4. I don't think I'd go higher than a 6.
I can't go higher than 3. There's no fucking way.
Yeah, there you go.
There's no way.
Just because I know
2
you
would
liked
be
at
really
least 3
nice.
matches. Think of it
I-
that way.
I like Gunther and them a lot, and I like AJ and
Dom
Dom
and
a
AJ?
lot.
Yeah.
Those 2 were great. Now I point each for those 2. And Cena and Cody was good for like a minute.
Yeah,
No, Cena and Cody was a great match, dude. Come
I
on.
liked it.
Yeah,
I liked it.
I really liked that match. I really liked the main events. I guess I'm happy that some of the people I care about won, like Shardy and
Yeah.
Alexa. I was happy to see AJ.
This is still the worst SummerSlam ever, though, for me.
when
I
compared
can't
to
think
the
of much
past,
worse.
No, trust me.
It can.
A 7.
I mean, you think of how great SummerSlams usually are. Like, this is definitely the bottom.
Yeah.
All I can think of is Roman main eventing all the time and Brock main eventing all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to look past.
That's probably fair.
Yeah.
I'd have to see what
Yeah.
else was on those.
Yeah.
That Vince thing. The Vince equation.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
And some of that COVID era stuff.
Yeah.
God, COVID wrestling was.
Although Bray Wyatt versus John Cena at Mania was dope.
I hated it.
What?
It. That wasn't even a match. What the fuck was that? That shit was stupid.
That's Bray though. That's what he does. He fucks with your
I
head.
didn't like it. I've never liked anything Bray ever did. I didn't like the family. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry he died so young. I know how loved he was. He's a wonderful guy. I love him so much. But his ideas
probably more
sucked.
entertainment.
All of them.
Yeah, there's probably more entertainment for
Yeah,
sure.
I didn't like him at all. I didn't like him at all. He had some good ideas and been huge. And was. But like could have been bigger. He could have been the next Undertaker. He really could have took that shit to a level. But he if he did ever have a good idea, he could never quite finish it.
Wait, I love Bray so much because I caught some of that.
I didn't even like the family thing. I never liked his
like
shit.
him at the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah,
I never liked him.
Good.
And then
y'all like that Cena thing for real? That was fucking what the fuck? That Cena thing was awful.
No, there was. I'm trying to remember.
What the fuck is there to like about it?
I don't remember the Cena one very well. I don't remember that one too well. So I can't.
I liked it. He brought him because it was great. He brought him through all the stages of John. He had him wearing the gear he wore against Kurt Angle his first night.
I barely
had him wearing the chain gang stuff.
I don't remember that.
You gotta go watch
it's weird
it,
as shit. It's weird as shit.
Basically, he was going through. Basically, it was almost like Mankind. This is your life, John.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Match.
Yeah, it was
and
weird.
He kept dressing him up differently.
It wasn't a match. To call it a match is unfair. It's not a match.
Was this like a?
There's no wrestling involved. It wasn't a fucking match.
Was this like a?
No, it was a match at Mania.
No. Well, I mean,
that year.
Wait, this was at Mania?
Yeah,
I think so.
During COVID. They had to come up with with ideas to make it look good because no fans. So that's why
Mania for the COVID era.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I don't remember it too well.
Yeah, that was my favorite, Bray versus John. That one. I wasn't talking about the other one where he just gets buried. He should have beat Randy at Mania 2. You agreed with me on that. Randy didn't need that.
Which one?
Bray should have won that one where he beat him with the worms in the ring and the animated worms, CGI worms.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah, I think that was right when Randy was leaving the family.
Yeah. When Randy turned his back on Bray, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
He should have won that because I'm like, you're trying to push Bray, right?
Yeah.
Why would you? Yeah.
Because wasn't Randy... The Authority happened before the Wyatt thing, right?
Before Randy went into the family?
No, the Authority happened before the Wyatt thing, right?
Yeah.
Long before.
With Corporate Kane and all that?
With Corporate Kane, yeah.
Yeah, that was when I stopped watching 2014, 13.
Yeah, because I remember him...
The family came in 15, right?
I remember him making light work of Seth, like he RKO'd when he turned his back on
Probably.
Authority. I barely
I know
remember.
when my son started
Shield.
watching that whole Bray Wyatt family thing was starting, and I was like, this is dumb. Like, why is he wearing a Hawaiian shirt? Like, this is fucking stupid. He's in the swamp. Who the
I
fuck in the
love.
swamp wears a Hawaiian shirt? This is fucking dumb.
I
What the
remember
fuck?
the Fiend. I remember the Fiend like it was yesterday for sure.
I hated it.
Yeah,
I re-
lantern.
I remember the Brace Funhouse, like the we're really glad you're our friend, and this is a friend, like the
Yeah,
children's show shit.
Oh,
the
I
fitness
hated that.
guy.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, the demon.
Yeah.
The no, the
No,
fiend.
the Yowie Wowie shit, like the
Yeah,
The
children's
the
thing.
fiend.
the fly house or
The
whatever.
Fly House. Yeah, I
Fire.
The
remember
Yeah,
that.
Firefly Funhouse.
I
Firefly
remember.
Funhouse. Yeah,
I
Yeah, that shit was
remember.
fucking stupid.
I remember
Fucking hated that
Alexa.
shit.
entertainment at its finest.
Oh,
I
God.
remember when Alexa was in the Wyatt family, and she would turn mid-match like into a darker character.
Yeah, they did
Ruined
that whole
Alexa Bliss.
spot with Randy that pissed off Randy's wife.
When she hit Randy with the fireball, oh man, she went and she hit Randy and the fireball hit him in the face. Oh man, yeah, they did Randy dirty. I remember
that
that.
was crazy.
That was wild.
Yeah.
That was wild. Yeah, I don't remember what you're talking about, the John and Bray stuff.
Gotta check it out.
It's weird, dude.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, it was definitely different. Ken's right.
Yeah, terrible timing because that was Drew's big run during the COVID era, and nobody watched it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Right.
it was okay. I mean, SummerSlam was all right compared to previous SummerSlams.
Same. It's not the worst one, I think, for me.
Yeah, that I remember
I've
for
seen worse Vinny era shit. Ugh,
yeah.
that was rough. Vinny.
So, what was your favorite?
Maybe.
What was your favorite SummerSlam then, Luis?
Oh
Mine?
God, I don't even know.
My favorite SummerSlam, Jose, you know mine. Eric Bischoff was the manager of Raw, and he announced that the Elimination Chamber was coming. And, you had the who's who in the six, and that was when the chamber wasn't padded like a kid's playground. Woo! Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah.
That was nasty. But remember when they had Goldberg handcuffed to it?
Yeah.
Triple H was mean back then.
Bischoff as Raw GM was that was a good time.
Yeah.
That was a good time. That was shocking too when it happened.
That was my favorite SummerSlam because as a kid, like we couldn't afford them, and I remember my buddy, he got his mom and dad to get it for us, and we had like burgers on the grill, and we made a slumber party of it. I remember.
Yeah. That was shocking because I swore I would never see Eric Bischoff in WWE. I knew it was never gonna happen. And when it happened, when he came and shook Booker T's hand in that segment, like it went into commercial right away because they didn't want to spoil it that Eric Bischoff was the Raw GM. Yeah. No, but my favorite SummerSlam is 2002.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the Brock versus Rock one?
I think so. The first match was Kurt Angle, Rey Mysterio. That's one of my favorite matches ever.
Yeah.
That was the opening match.
I remember them rivaling in a SmackDown. Yep.
Like that was that's my favorite SummerSlam probably. That or I know 92 gets a lot of.
I'm about to say there's 92 with Bret Hart and Bulldog and stuff.
Bret and Bulldog, yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of remember watching that.
I'd have to go back to be honest. I really don't know.
02 is
on my
my
list of to-dos. I
I'd
watched
have
all
to
the
go
Manias,
through.
watched all the Rumbles.
Yeah.
I'd have to go through and look at some cards or something. I don't know off the top of my head.
02 is my favorite, I think.
Probably something I should have had thought of before now.
Yeah, 02 was my favorite because let me. So the matches was, let's see. It was
I was
Kurt,
more of a WCW guy, so there's that.
Yeah, no, it was Brock and The Rock for sure. I remember that one.
That was when things changed for me as a kid.
Spike and Steven Richards, that was the pre-match. There was Kurt and Rey Mysterio.
Mm-hmm.
That was the opener. I remember that. There was Ric Flair and Chris Jericho. That was after. It was Edge versus Eddie. It was God, this had to be after the invasion or during the invasion. I can't remember.
After.
I think it was after, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The Survivor Series happened. It was there was a tag match. Let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the first three matches was crazy. Like Kurt and Ray, Rick versus Jericho, Edge versus Eddie. Those were the
Yeah.
first three matches.
That's killer right there.
Like, and then we haven't even touched on Brock versus The Rock. And then you get Christian and Lance Storm versus Booker T and Goldust. This is I remember that
Yeah.
one.
Was that Booked Us versus the Team
Booked Us
Canada or something like that?
on
They called
Americans.
themselves
On Americans.
Un-Americans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because I remember La Resistance too.
Mm-hmm. Sean versus Triple H. I remember that.
Yeah.
RVD versus
You
Benoit.
can't.
Right. Yeah, that's a
You
good one.
you
Yeah. Sean and
can't.
Triple H is great.
Don't
Yeah.
hunt what you can't kill. I
Yep.
remember that.
RVD
Yeah.
versus Benoit. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then I think that was it. Undertaker and Test. Yeah. I remember that. Vaguely remember that one. That's my favorite.
Undertaker Test.
Yeah.
Wow. Test, man. I wish they'd make a dark side on him.
That guy passed away too, didn't he?
Run out of ideas
Yeah.
eventually.
Yeah.
In '09, right after he was in ECW for them for a little while. I think he was like roided up.
He was like in TNA for a little minute too.
What he was, right?
Towards the end of his life. Yeah,
Yeah.
for
Because
sure.
I think he passed away like in 2010, 11 in Florida, overdose, I think.
I think it was in '09. I was straight out of high school when it happened.
Yeah, I
I
was a
remember
junior.
that.
Yeah,
I was
because
straight out of high
you're
school.
ahead of me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was straight out of high school. But that's my favorite one for those first three matches.
Test, Crash Holly, my favorite hardcore wrestler.
Crash died young.
I loved Crash. He had the best ideas.
Crash died young.
That 24/7 belt, that was Crash's idea.
Yeah.
He told Vince, I'm gonna defend this hardcore title anytime, any place, and everybody was chasing his ass.
Yep. Yep.
That was all Crash. He was a genius when it came to making up shit. And remember when he used to come on with the weight scale? I'm
Yeah.
300
Yeah.
pounds.
Yeah.
I love that. His music hit pretty good too. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah.
Oh, Lex Luger and Yokozuna in '93. That's a good one.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of great ideas, full credit to Eric Bischoff. We mentioned him as great as Raw
I mean,
GM.
mine.
He created the Elimination Chamber, which a lot of people don't know or forgot.
I believe I've heard that before.
Yeah, he
Because
created
originally
him and
they
Jericho,
wanted,
I think, came up with that idea.
yeah, because they wanted to do Dusty's War Game stuff, but they didn't at the time. They couldn't come to an agreement on it, and they
No.
just created the Elimination Chamber.
So Bischoff created the chamber, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'd heard.
But that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to cover. So yeah.
I'm about to say I'm gonna let y'all have it if y'all are gonna keep going, probably. But
No, that's pretty much it on my end. Anybody got
all
anything
right.
else? Any final comments?
I am more than good.
More
Yeah,
than good?
that's another solid outing.
Awesome,
Yeah,
man.
big one.
Shout out to Christian who couldn't make it. So we'll
Man. Hopefully next time.
yeah, hopefully next time. He's a really busy guy, so full credit to him.
Absolutely.
And Nick too. I don't know if Nick is into half the stuff we're into, but shout out to Nick too. You'll meet him.
Who knows anymore? I did talk to Nick earlier today a little bit back and forth about the new AFI, so there's that.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I gotta
nice.
listen to that too. I gotta listen to that too. So anyway,
It's interesting.
I'll listen to it for sure. So
Yeah, check it out.
It's interesting.
because there's new stuff's kind of garbage, but we'll listen to that. We'll give it a chance.
It's interesting.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
So again, thank you for Kenny for helping me host for as always, and then of course
times.
thank you to Luis, who's a frequent
Yeah,
collaborator at this
Thanks,
point. Stuff coming up. We have favorite women's wrestlers. We have Kenny
the
and I.
Beatles.
Beatles, absolutely.
Beatlemania.
Beatles, yep. And then we have a whole slew of stuff going on, which you'll just have to tune into.
Y'all get to hear me like something.
Exactly. You get to hear all of us fan out for something. Absolutely. Stuff we may agree on. But yeah, that's what we have going on. So for Kenny, for Luis, and for myself, thank y'all for listening. And thank y'all for watching on YouTube. Have a good night.
Yeah.
All right.
Take it easy.
Okay, hold on. There we go. All right. I think I stopped it. Oh, man, I'm going to have to edit this out. Hold on. I stopped.